Okay, it's time to see what the future holds for Fabled, Disney Lorcana. In 20 minutes into this live stream, there is going to be an official live stream on the Disney Lorcana Twitch channel, which we're going to be reacting to. So if you're watching the VOD, fast forward 20 minutes and you're going to see the action there. Give the video a like as well. Really excited. We're going to spend the next 20 minutes catching up on all the news that's sort of happened in the last week. So we're all up to date and see what is sort of in store for us for this. Thanks to the channel sponsor Card Market. As usual, we're going to take a look at the best-selling cards in just a moment. Let's start off, though, by looking at the article from Disney Lorcana about this live stream that we're about to see. So Gencon's on to the 2-year anniversary of Disney Lorcana. That's the general gist of it. There's going to be a lot of stuff like going on at the event. We've got this Goofy card here, which is like the event promo card. And it is actually a new card from the set. So it's a 5-cost uninkable Emerald Champion. You might be able to therefore assume that there's going to be an Amber Champion. Probably not all Goofies, mind you, but an Amber Champion, all this sort of stuff. The card's really cool. It's a 3/5, the quest for 2. And there's 2 abilities. Whenever one of your other Emerald characters is challenged and banished, banish the challenging character. What? It's really good. And your other Emerald characters gain ward. I don't know, mate. I think Goofy's kind of insane. Now, if Just in Time gets reprinted, I'm going to be keeping my eyes on Just in Time, because this card, I feel like Just in Time can't get reprinted when this is one. When this is a card. Just in Time is the set 1 Amber card. It's an action, which is 3-cost uninkable, and you can play a 5-cost character or less for free. Like, imagine you play Merfolk on 1, double Merfolk on 2, bam, Goofy Emerald Champion on 3. It's like, suddenly, they challenge your Merfolks, which have ward, and they have to discard a card, and the card which challenges them gets banished. It's pretty spicy. It is a 3/5. It can be Medusa'd if Medusa's still in the game. But yeah, really excited to see what's what with all of the reveals and all the hype. A lot of stuff's leaked, but we'll be able to talk about everything from this 2-hour live stream afterwards. There's going to be reveals, reflections, special guests, and surprises. Hopefully the surprises haven't all leaked. A lot of stuff has leaked. We don't talk about leaks around here, only spoilers. Then there's other stuff going on at Gencon, which obviously isn't relevant to us. Like there's basically like interesting products and things that you can play at and all that stuff. But we're interested in the live stream. We're interested in the news. Hope everyone's doing well. Couple housekeeping bits. I'm rebranding to Curly Cards, or maybe Curly Joe Cards, or maybe Joe Curly Cards. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm ditching Spessy. It's still a nice nickname. But I felt like it's the right time as we move forwards. I'm moving to Berlin in 1.5 months, so I'm kind of slowing down with content this next couple of weeks to get myself ready and prepared, because then when Fabled comes around, it's going to be whirlwind non-stop for me. Really exciting though, and you can expect awesome content. I've also set up 2 new things. Well, actually, like 3 new things. I have a Facebook page now, which I was going to live stream to for the first time today, but apparently your page has to be 60 days old in order to live stream, so I'm going to try and contact Facebook to fix that. But it's Curly Cards. I think that's what we're going for with the rebrand. It might be Curly Joe Cards. Definitely welcoming your guys' thoughts and feelings. Curly's my surname. I've also got an Instagram page, which I have already been using a bit. This is like mainly where I post like personal stuff, like, look, this is me as best man. So if you guys want to see some more behind the scenes stuff, Instagram's like the main place that I do it. You can check that out. And I've also got a TikTok account, which I haven't been posting to, but a big plan for me moving forwards is to start posting more short form content for Lorcana, for Riftbound, for Gundam, for all the trading card games that I've been covering. All right, so that's that. But yeah, exciting times for me. I appreciate all the support over the years. I'm basically spending the next week or 2 getting my house in order. I'm going to be revamping a Patreon. I'm going to be setting up YouTube members and Twitch subscribers with new emotes, new sub badges, channel point rewards. I'm going to have text-to-speech donations available, and I'm going to try and think of ways to try and incentivize you guys to support me a bit more as I'm making this big leap, leaving my hometown, leaving my dad's house to my own apartment in a different country. It's exciting times for me, also a bit nervy. So yeah, there's my housekeeping, but yeah, really excited for it, and I'll say hello to everyone in the chat now. We are going to be starting in 15 minutes is when the live stream is due to start. It's a 2-hour one, and we'll be live for a considerable amount of time afterwards, digesting it all. Let me say hello to chat. Hello, chat. Hey, Stranger Jonah. Hey, Epic Smug. You can call me Curly now, guys. You can still call me Spessy. I don't mind. Get Moyen on too. Well, we might actually do some IRL streams of Moyen soon because I'm going to be living pretty nearby to him at least. Well, yeah, in September. I was at Gencon last year, so awesome. I wish I could have gone. DKP's there. I was with DKP at the weekend and he's gone, which is pretty cool. Curly Joe cards. Curly card sounds a bit like a bad rated card market game. Yeah, I've actually had that feedback, Play Nation, as well. Will I be considering? I'll consider it. I have seen it. It's not a priority for me right now. I've got loads of stuff to do. I'm just getting myself ready for the big move. Everyone's spontaneously leaving UK. No, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time, to be fair. But I'm still going to be in the UK. Like, for example, the event in Wales, I will have actually already moved to Berlin by that time, but I'm still coming back to visit. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. You can expect lots of really cool in-person content. I've got a flat, which isn't the biggest, but I'm going to try and make it work where I can film and do streams from my flat with card games. So, yeah, I'm moving to Berlin September. Middle of September. Exciting times. And yeah, I'm Curly cards now. Curly's cards, maybe. Something like this. We'll work it out. Let's catch up, though. I appreciate you guys. I think this Facebook page, if you guys are interested in supporting me, Instagram, TikTok, they're like going to be big things I'm trying to work on in this next like few weeks. I'm basically just trying to like get everything sorted and tidied up, get everything processed with the move and organized and packed. And then by the time that Fabled rolls around, I want to be like fully ready to go and be focusing on nothing but content because I'm going to be putting a lot of short form stuff out for Riftbound in particular. Curly plays cards. Yeah. Good to see it. Let's catch up, shall we, on some of the stuff. Not leaks. We don't do leaks here. So obviously we did the 33. There's strong suspicions that Sisu's not going to be in the game because we know that there's one legendary. We don't know there's one legendary per faction, but we can strongly assume that there is. Infer. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, we can strongly infer that there is. Because Sisu Empowered Sibling is a legendary from set 4, I believe. And we know that we're getting Maleficent Monstrous Dragon as a legendary card from set 1. There's 6 legendary reprints. 1 per faction seems like the obvious thing. A lot of stuff is leaked. Zoop! I keep my mouth closed, but I imagine we'll find out a lot about it. I mean, what we saw Ravensburger do with the last set of leaks on the last set was they sort of responded to the leaks by, I think, revealing a lot of stuff which leaked themselves. So that would make a lot of sense. Hey, Cal, great to see you. You can call me Curly now, though, mate. You watch your mouth. Spessy? Who's Spessy? Don't know who that is. I also probably will make a video on Ravensburger Play Hub because there's a Reddit thread about the event I was at, and it was an absolute disaster. Ravensburger Play Hub was a nightmare. It was so bad. Respectfully, I am very worried about DLC. It was completely unusable. It put so much stress on the tournament organizers. This was a 300-player event where literally every single round the pairings got made, the site completely crashed. Every round, not just the first round, all 9 rounds. I don't know how it was on day 2 when there was like 16 players. I think actually they might have just... Certainly the side event moved to a different platform. But the poor judges having to like try and deal with all of that. It was also lagging at your store, champs. Poof. So they need to fix this up, mate, because we've got 2,000 players going to Bologna soon. Yeah, but Lil last year did seem like it was terrible. JoJo's Curly Adventures, brilliant. So yeah, this was a disaster, no doubt about that. They need to sort that out. There's some stuff today that's sort of I don't know what ACGHK is. Some sort of event. There's leaks which we'll not look at. We'll probably find that today on today's live stream. In fact, we certainly will. I'm trying to avoid basically the leaks. Personally, so to let you guys know about my personal opinion, is anything that leaks, I personally believe should be fair game for content creators to cover. But I don't think that opinion is shared by the Lorcana community. Like in digital card games, if something leaked, it's like, yeah, you can talk about it. But because I was privy to some information, I don't want to risk anything. I am not covering any leaks. This is not a leak. This is fair game. This is out in the open because this card was spotted on a promotional display at Gencon. So let's have a look. I haven't looked at this card. Jasmine, the Fearless Princess. It's a 3/7. It quests for 2. Taking the leap. During your turn, this character gains evasive. And now's my chance. Choose and discard a card. This character gains Challenger 3 this turn. It's not great, is it? Your locals last night was terrible? Okay, so maybe I need like people to report stories for me about their experience of Ravensburger Play Hub, because I do think I'm going to be making a video about it. I have loads of content that I'm behind on, but I'm trying to basically regroup a little bit and get my foundation sorted and ready to move so that I can just focus on content. I've got so much stuff in the backlog, which is a good thing, but I fully support promoting general leaks. Yeah, I think personally as a content creator, it puts me in a conflicting position. I think if stuff leaks, I should cover it, but I haven't because I'm trying to be a good boy. But it kind of puts me in a weird spot where I've not wanted to stream this week because there's like stuff that I know that chat's going to want to talk about, which I'm not really sure that I should. It's a weird one. It is a very nice art. Interesting, there's a bit of a frame break going on here. I feel like usually you only see this in legendary cards. Could I be wrong? Could I be wrong on that? Again, this is, I mean, if we're looking at Fabled with only 33 new cards, this is one of them. Marvel Snap frame break is true. Frame break. Yeah, it actually is coming. You're actually right. It is actually out of the card entirely. Like, what? How does that even happen? I feel like this must be like an image, right? This can't actually be a physical card because that's not a thing. So that's interesting. Again, we've got 7 minutes. Guys, like my Facebook page. Oh, some of you actually did. Thanks. I made a new Facebook page. 14 followers. Cheers, guys. I was going to stream to this today, but it didn't let me. Let's look at Card Market, the channel sponsor. Thanks, Card Market. Because with all the leaks and with all the leaks that have been happening and with all the news of reprints, a lot is happening. Robin Hood is the most sold card of the week. I wonder what that is. That's a bit random, isn't it? How curious. Robin Hood, guys. What's that all about? No idea. No idea. Namari, who someone in Spain at the weekend said to me, like, they loved how I signed a Namari, and they said they love how I call it Namiri for so long. So Namiri here. Very good card, innit? This goofy card wrecked me on stream so hard at the weekend. Did you guys see that? Oh my god. I do want to make some videos from the event in Spain. This goofy was so disgusting. I watched it back the day, like in the evening with Moyen. Me and Moyen were chilling at the hotel. And he was like, oh, so he plays Goofy? And I was like, yep. And that's the game. Just ended. He had 2 Smees and a Goofy, and I lost. They had no cards in hand. They had nothing on the board apart from that. It was just 2 Smees. Well, it was a bit more. 2 Smees and a Goofy. Lady's still up there. I'm kind of surprised this Rapunzel's up there. Big Mickey Mouse, Ratigan, Rhino, Go-Go. I don't know what that's all about. There's some pretty interesting sellers up here. Hades is up there. That's very curious. Tinkerbell, people kind of like edging that it might replace, be sort of similar to Flynn in a way. Ruby doesn't have many good 2-drops. Not so sure about that. Illusion, Jafar, this lady. This card's great. This card's really, really good. Basil is a great card. It's very interesting to see what's selling. We're in a bit of a weird flux spot. I'd be very surprised if Smee gets reprinted. I'm thinking about making a video. Oh, John Silver's up there. That's interesting. Wonder why that is. Strength of Raging Fire's there, huh? How curious. Okay, I really should stop. I'm going to get in trouble. All right. Oop, no more Card Market for today. Thank you to the channel sponsor Card Market. It is really interesting. There's been a lot of leaks, which is obviously influencing the market. So while I'm not covering the market directly, you can the leaks directly. By looking at the market, you can see that the leaks are having an impact on the market. Your events have been very good at PlayHub, says Barbie. That's good to hear. Yeah, I can link the Facebook page. It would be nice to have a an app for it, right? It's like a browser thing. I'm really annoys me like Melee doesn't have an app, so I would really appreciate having a specific app for the Ravensburger Play Hub. This better be good. Oh, I think it will be. I think it's going to be good. 2 hours is a long time, I got to say. That's a lot of streaming. So it'll be interesting to see what's what. They might have like some community members involved. We've seen them like utilizing JDZ quite a bit recently, which is really awesome. I'm not sure who else is there at Gencon that has like been on the broadcast teams, for example, right? But like if Rebecca's there, Brandon, Liam, maybe some other content creators that are there. Like I know Ed and Dinkham Fam are both there, Forbidden Mountains there. So there's a lot of content creators there that they could utilize. That'll be cool to see people getting linked. Obviously, this is an American event, and Ravensburger has been really good at working with European creators. Ravensburger is like very compartmentalized, right? You've got like the global team, which also serves sort of America, and we haven't seen necessarily the American creators getting as many opportunities as they would like. They've been quite vocal about that. So it'll be interesting to see if we see some creator faces as part of this live stream. What time does it start? In 10 minutes? Oh no, in 2 minutes. Not in 10, in 2. Yeah, 2 minutes away. Give the stream a like on YouTube if you're excited. Yeah, I appreciate you all guys. Exciting times for me. Like I said, I'm moving in a month and a half. I've got quite a lot of travel in between now and then as well. I will be at Gamescom. If anyone's going to be at Gamescom, I'm going to be there. Malmo Game Week is also coming up for the weekend release of Fabled. It's going to be the old set, but I'm going to be broadcasting that event. It's basically the weekend Fabled comes out, so we're saying bye to set 1 to 8. But also the Fabled release day, guys. I should be doing a mammoth stream, which should include a lot of your favorite creators. Basically, because a lot of us will be in Malmo, I'm going to be trying to host like a 10-hour release day stream from Malmo, doing like drafts and sealed, and even playing some constructed games of Fabled. And the week that Fabled comes out, I haven't announced the rest of it yet, but after Malmo, I've got some really, really cool stuff happening the first week of Fabled, so you can look out for that. Where can you watch Gencon? We're going to be watching it here together, but it's on the Disney Lorcana Twitch channel if you want to watch it without my ugly face blocking your screen. But we'll be live before and afterwards as well, so if you want to come in afterwards and talk and react, feel free to do so. I'm going to be mainly just letting them do the talking and just reacting and not talking over them too much. Was it hard? I haven't got a visa yet. Basically, Brexit makes things difficult, but I do have business in Germany, so the plan is that I apply for my visa once I'm in Germany. Definitely wasn't easy, but I'm making it happen. Just taking a risk in it. In theory, I could move there, apply for a visa, and say, do one, mate, and I'll go back to the land of the Brexit. But I should be fine. Yeah, so I want to do a video on like cards I least want to see reprinted. Prince John, I want to see a replacement for. I don't want Prince John to be reprinted, but I do think that discard needs like some kind of big payoff. Ah! Sven? Bro, Sven is broken. Maybe it's not. I do like Sven still. Do I have any Irish? Yeah, but not enough. I mean, my surname's Curly, right? But I don't have enough... Good shout, gut shot, but you have to have grandparents that are Irish. I think mine's like 2 generations further up than that. Thanks, guys, for following the Facebook page. Don't forget the Instagram page too. This is where like I get my most personal updates, and there's also a TikTok which has been collecting dust, but I'm going to start trying to use. But yeah, it should be good. The Facebook page I'm going to be live streaming to as well. That's the plan. Going to experiment with that. And we're rebranding. We're Curly Cards now. Goodbye, Spessy. Goodbye, Specky. I mean, the Twitch channel is still called Specimen, but a big reason for that is you can only change your Twitch channel name once, allegedly. And my original Twitch name was Specimen Gwent. Have you missed anything yet? You've missed me refreshing the page. That's it. Prince John is fine if they remove Ward. I mean, it has Ward though, right? So it's kind of not fine. I would say Prince John, if it, I don't know, quested for, if it had one HP, so 1 willpower, and quested for 1, it would be a much more fair card. It would still be pretty good though. Why the rebrand? I've been thinking about it for a long time. Specimen was basically my like name on PlayStation growing up. I had like FIFA channels called Specimen, and then I actually moved to Curly, but because I was a teacher I wanted to get rid of Curly because I was too worried that like my students would find me and like my colleagues and it would be deemed unprofessional, so I went to Specimen. But I just think I've outgrown it, man. Like I'm doing physical in real life content, right? So I just go back to my surname. Yeah, being called Specky is kind of funny as well. So yeah, we're chilling. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Even when like I changed the YouTube channel to like Joe Spessy Curly, right? Because I was kind of like, maybe I'll just go for it, mate. We're going with Curly cards, but I could just turn it into just Curly, or I could turn it into like Curly Joe or Curly Joe cards, or yeah, I'll decide. I think Curly cards is probably the plan. And Spessy's still a good nickname. And people are like, why did they call you Specky? No, I think Discard... So Juicepack says that I hope that Discard has just lived its life and we move away from it for a bit. I respect that. The thing is that you hate curly cards. Well, that's not how it's spelled. So there's good news, Bobby. The thing is, I think Discard is a necessary evil. It helps keep a lot of the more greedy decks in check. So the stream was supposed to start 3 minutes ago. Why moving to Berlin? Why not? Basically, the bigger question is why not? Okay, also Elmeister's just refreshing. Just checking. There's no like Gencon official stream, right? But I'm like, Gencon TV. I don't think that's Disney.
How fast of a mile can you run? I'm just curious.
Okay.
New card.
It's definitely supposed to be on the Disney Lorcana Twitch channel. To confirm, look, I'll show you before you guys panic. Whether you're attending or tuning in from home, link. I think we want to know what the plan for next year in Berlin is. I don't know, man. Just make lots of content, play lots of Riftbound, play lots of Lorcana, try learning One Piece. Just play loads of card games, mate. Bwin says, did you check the official Lorcana Discord? Maybe it's on a different website. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. Too soon. I think that one is too soon, mate. I think that one might be too soon.
New cards in total.
Yeah, Berlin's got, like, Germany in general has, like, big TCG history. And yeah, Riftbound's coming out in October, so I'm moving, like, just before that, and that's going to be really cool. I'm really excited to dive headfirst into that game, and I'm still going to be covering Lorcana, traveling to Lorcana tournaments, all that sort of stuff. I have enough time to do both. In fact, I have enough time to do more than both. I've been enjoying a little bit of Gundam recently. My content's been really successful with Gundam, what I have posted. My beginner videos on like 40k views or so. I think my Gundam video already has more views than basically any Lorcana video I've posted. Almost. Not exactly, but not including the cheating video. Alright, here we go. We're live. We are live. There's no sound though, but it should be fine. Why doesn't Lorcana get more social media attention? I mean, social media attention is just a reflection of how many people play the game, right? So maybe they just need to do more marketing, I would imagine. I would suggest. 720p. What? Oh yeah, share screen. Sorry, I thought it was. Thanks for the. That would help, wouldn't it? That would be wise. I didn't even realize I was full camera, to be honest. But yeah, guys, give the video a like if you're on YouTube, if you're excited. Sarcasm Plays with the Prime. Thank you, mate. I am Sarcasm Plays going to... It's literally on my list for tomorrow. I started doing it today. I'm trying to set up proper alerts and text-to-speech. And new emotes are coming soon, and sub badges are coming soon too. And channel point rewards. All this kind of stuff. Back burner. Which is actually happening. So yeah, I'm trying to get some cool rewards. Also going to set up a new Patreon and other bits and bobs that's just like all organized. And that, because yeah, I'm a bit... Huh? Excuse me. This is just... Nothing's happening yet, by the way. Let's see them cards. Sitting here like refresh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gencon
Oh no!
2025. So
No! It's so laggy. It's not just me. Chat saying it too. No!
that was really good. I'm gonna get Bill to do all of our lifting up going forward. Yeah, I love.
Oh dear. It's not just me, chat. No! Super lag. The lag is real.
Thank you for being here. You guys are all amazing.
Super laggy.
I
Super
am Greg
laggy.
Tito. I am Director of Communication.
Oh no, chat. Oh no. Hi, RB. It's lagging, says Lorcana fan. It's true. Lag is real like tomato soup.
We have got a lot of programming happening here over the
Oh no. This is so sad.
next, 90 minutes to 2 hours of nonstop action. We're going to talk about...
I mean, I'm sure it's not their fault. It's like a venue thing, right? Also laggy and unwatchable on Gencon TV. This is very unfortunate, mate. Damn.
this amazing game and where it's going in the future. All right. That's a lot to cover. Am I right? It's a lot. Are here. Excellent. So,
they definitely didn't need this today, did they? Oh my goodness. What's crazy though is like they're in collaboration with Gencon, right? Like they're on the Gencon official.
love that actually happened here in this building 2 years ago, and it's just a wonderful time to celebrate it all. We see Ryan Miller, they are one of the co-creators of the game, talking about how amazing it is for you all.
They'll know it's lagging. I mean, Greg, it's not his job to know that it's lagging, right? Greg has just got to do his job, and they've got to leave him to it.
Be in cosplay and all the things. I see some amazing cosplay out there. I think I even saw a staff at one point. Is that true? Look at that. Yes, look at that. That's so cool. I love that. We love to encourage all of that going forward. It is amazing. So, yes, this was a wonderful event. There was chaos. There was...
It's very unfortunate timing, but also like, how does this happen? Oh my goodness. Surely, like, you do infinite tests before an event like this. I don't really understand how this could happen. It's very unfortunate, though. Yeah, Greg's doing great. I think Greg's done a really good job since he came in. Well, the fact it's stocked is a good sign, because maybe they're rebooting it.
1,700 unique cards. And across those cards, we've seen some exciting adventures and quests play out. Let's quickly revisit a few of the most exciting moments.
Ooh.
In the first chapter, Illumineers like you were called to the Great Illuminary, where they discovered how to summon characters off the pages of lore books. And while most of those summoned were friendly, not every book was meant to be opened. After a curious Illumineer unlocks a mysterious lore book, a torrent of volatile magical ink bursts from its pages.
This is unfortunate.
A massive party, but amid the dancing, singing, and even a food fight, a cryptic map is discovered.
Damn!
The map appears to lead to a mysterious island at the center of a watery labyrinth, the Azurite Sea. Once
I feel really bad for them.
on this island, the Illumineers meet the mysterious Arcasian. In turn, she teaches them the ancient ways of ink.
Why not delayed stream with stable connection? Well, I imagine because they're at Gencon, there's like a very strict schedule, right?
Powerful abilities. And they certainly needed this help as Jafar soon ascended the throne.
Like, there's Gencon. This is on main stage at Gencon, basically, right?
Through wits and bravery, the Illumineers eventually steal his all-powerful.
We don't see anything.
Overthrow the villainous vizier. The story of Disney Lorcana is far from over, and if I could tell
It's definitely an unfortunate time for this to happen, right?
Thanks for
With
being
the
with us on
general
this journey
consensus
so
of the
far,
community at the
and we're very
minute.
excited for you to discover what is in store.
I bet it's cost them a lot of money as well to be at Gencon. Like, a lot of money. Oh. Oh. Funny enough.
Fun thing that's going on
Oh.
with Disney Lorcana, and to bring
Oh.
that up is
It might be
Elaine
fixed.
Chase, head of category for TCGs at
I shouldn't have said
Ravensburger.
that. I shouldn't have said that. It is a bit fixed,
How's
though.
it going, Elaine?
I'm doing great. How are you, Greg?
I love your ears.
Thank you.
They look awesome. They're
They're
sparkly.
so sparkly. There's
No
another
one's ever said
sparkle
that to
right
me.
there in the front.
Oh my God,
yes,
there it is.
Look at that.
We got sparkling happening all over. I'm so glad you're here.
Can you believe that we are back at Gen Con?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
amazing. So
yeah.
For me, Gen Con just has this special place for the Disney Lorcana TCG, right? To me, it's kind of a little bit like home, right? Like this is kind of the birthplace of it. So I'm really happy to be back here and celebrating our second anniversary with all of you here and watching at home.
Yes, exactly. And you and I got to watch it from the outside.
We did, yeah. It was amazing, right? Just to see the just sheer amounts of passion and love and joy that were coming out, you know, for this amazing kind of reimagining of your favorite characters from Disney.
It's getting a bit more stable.
This amazing TCG game experience.
Awesome. Yeah, and you and I were so excited that we had FOMO. We wanted to come in and
We
be a
did.
part of this community.
We couldn't stay out.
Couldn't resist. Yeah, exactly. And since you've come on board, you're spearheading all these amazing initiatives. And one of the ones we wanted to talk about today is the Ravensburger Playhub. So what can you tell us about that?
So I am so happy that we were able to launch the Ravensburger Playhub just over the last couple of months. The Ravensburger
fixed?
Playhub represents our commitment to building those communities where they matter most.
Right.
And that's in your local friendly game stores.
It might be
right? That's where it is,
fixed.
because that's where you go week in and week out, where you make friends, where you hang out with people, where you build your community. And that's really the heartbeat of what makes the Disney Lorcana TCG community what it is, right?
Absolutely.
So the Ravensburger Playhub, also known as the RPH, so the RPH, that's our commitment for that, right? And so where we are right now is stores are all furiously signing up and getting into the program. They're starting to run their first events. Our set
Oh,
champs
it froze again.
have been running on the RPH, the platform powered by Cardio, and it's been really awesome.
don't quite know what to say. I'm a bit lost on how to handle this one.
Local friendly game store. Just give them a little poke and be like, hey, I was looking to play in your Lorcana TCG events. Make sure you sign up for the RPH so I can find you and come on in and play.
That's right. Yeah, and it's a tool that I think will just continue to improve and get better. We need your feedback. We need ways to make it all better, and that all just starts with all of you because it is a community tool.
Yeah, yeah. And long term, we really look forward to having lots of
It's not me, by the way, with the bad quality stream, just to
different kinds of play experiences for every kind of player.
Exactly.
be clear.
Exactly. So we'll be
It's on
adding
their
more to it
end.
too.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, how a stream of this
You've been working on
size
tons
and
of stuff,
money
including
is
getting collecting
really bad.
being a big part of what this community
feel
is all
really
about.
bad
Yeah,
for
so I'm
people. Something gone seriously wrong for this to happen.
Tinkerbell Giant Fairy promo card, also known
Yes.
as Big Tink. I was just going to say Big Tink up front, and I had to catch myself and say her full actual official name.
Right.
It's got
Big Tink confirmed.
It's got Big Tink, and it comes with a nice 4-pocket portfolio that's like this big.
I
You can
want
fit
that
it in those
Tink.
little mini backpacks. It's
And I want that
fantastic.
also.
So you can get your
I think I
cards
prefer
in
the
there.
normal
There's also
Elsa
a
art, though. Is it just me?
insert that tells you about the cards, so you can learn kind of what kind of cards are there, what its rarities mean, how do I start collecting, all that kind of stuff.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, right? And then we also have the Elsa gift box.
There's also the Elsa gift box. So the Elsa gift box is similar. It comes with 5 booster packs, though, of assorted different sets that have come out, over time. And this one comes with this gorgeous Elsa 5th Spirit promo card, and it comes with a storage box, right? So the collection starter set comes with that.
I do like the glimmer
portfolio
foils,
and
but
the,
I know what you
the
mean.
set
They're
comes
almost
with the
tacky,
storage
right?
box.
They're definitely
So both of these are great
close
ways
to being
to
tacky.
kickstart your collection, add to your collection, store your collection, show off your collection, carry it around, all
Yeah.
those things. Yeah.
Most of these folks probably already have a collection. So what's great about this is
You get to share your love of the Disney Lorcana TCG with the people in your life. Holidays will be coming up, and you know what? You can put them on your own wish lists if you want to. Like, you've got relatives who are like, I don't know what to get you.
Okay, I turned it up. Let me know if it needs to go higher.
Because it comes with all those booster packs and those cool promo cards.
yeah, but then you can get people in.
I've turned up
this
full.
way.
Hopefully that helps. You can't hear it right now, but that's because there's no sound.
Right? Where you actually come in, you get booster packs, you get a card that tells
Collection
you what your
quest?
quest
What?
is, and my quest is going to be different than your quest,
What is this?
Greg. And we open up our cards and we try to find the cards that we need for our quest.
Right.
And I'll probably open some of them, but some of them I'll probably need to look around and trade with folks and meet new people and make new friends and add to my collection. And then when you hand them in, you get this wonderful Anna Icebreaker card. That
I think it's a Gencon
just for
event.
doing
A
this collection
quest.
here.
I
That's
like
amazing.
it.
I
Yeah.
love that. And we have so many of those happening all weekend long. How many of you guys already have tickets to the Collection Quest in room 130? All right,
I don't, but I
good.
wanted to cheer.
Excellent. Get everybody coming on as you can because, again, this is a way to meet other Lorcana fans and have a low-key way to be able to interact with each other and, again, make new friends, which is what this is about.
And the great thing is because it's our 2-year anniversary, there's different kinds of time slots for all the different sets that have come out.
That's
So,
right, yeah. So from first chapter all the
Yeah,
way
all
up
the
to
way-
Reign of Jafar
that's
each day. There are still some tickets available, so definitely get in there if you can. And, at the very least, you'll get some open packs, which everyone loves opening packs, right? It's pretty
super
fun. It's pretty fun. But we do have one more exciting thing to talk about with the
this
Lorcana
is
Collection
super great.
Quest.
So the next place that our collection quest is going to be is at the Disney California Adventure Park. So
Damn.
starting when Fabled comes out for its pre-release on August 29th, there's going to be a special Collection Quest event that's in the Beast Library inside the Animation Pavilion in DCA.
That's right.
Which is really amazing.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God, I
it's
want
going to
that
be
bell.
a wonderful kind of hosted experience with an illuminator there,
Damn it! It
guiding you
lagged.
through the experience of the Disney Lorcana TCG. You're going to have a collection quest there,
Bell set
along with getting
5,
a Fabled booster
right?
pack. When
Isn't
you
Bell set
trade
5?
and get your collection quest finished, you're going to be able to go over to the
Oh, no.
off-the-page
Set 4?
shop
Reprint.
that's right there next to the Animation Pavilion, hand in your collection quest, and get this gorgeous Bell Accomplished Mystic promo card.
That's right, yes. And it will be starting on August 29th and going until supplies last.
Until supplies last.
So it'll
Damn it, it froze again.
And you should all head, if you can, to the Disney California Adventure Park and check this out. And yes, the Bell Accomplished Mystics will be a big part of it.
Beautiful.
Not only that, we also have these amazing things we're ready to talk about.
Yes, I am so happy about puzzles. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I am an avid puzzler.
You are?
I am. So I have been doing specifically Ravensburger puzzles for decades.
They're the best puzzles in the business.
In my humble opinion, Ravensburger makes the best quality puzzles. And I have thought so for decades.
Damn, Disney Lorcana puzzles confirmed.
They really are fantastic. So
they're
the first
pretty.
thing I said when I joined the company
I like the green one with
Disney
Hypnotize.
Lorcana TCG puzzles when?
And that is
now, or almost now,
Very soon.
They come out September 1st.
Yeah, I think I could see
set
set 9 on the bell
you
also.
would find your other Ravensburger puzzles, and they are going to be available at Destination D23.
That's right.
And so we're showing off for you here today some of the images of the first round
Oh my
of
god, I'm
puzzles.
going to have
Note
to
I
do
said
puzzle
first
live
round of
streams.
puzzles.
That is not a...
mute.
So this first round of
Not something
puzzles
I envisaged.
is a series of 6 1,000-piece puzzles, one for each ink color, that each shows off a collection of art from that ink in the Disney Lorcana TCG. So you can see right up here, we're showing off for the first time these 4 different ink puzzles. And then there are 2 more. You're going to have to wait because the other 2, the Steel and Amethyst, are Disney exclusives. So Disney's going to be announcing those.
And you
you'll
get a
be able
glimmer
to get
for Mickey in those.
In wonderful Disney retail locations.
Well, they will have the same problem. Probably for exactly that
What do you think?
reason.
Yeah.
Gorgeous? Woo!
Yeah. You'll be able to get the 4 you see here at retail locations in North
Puzzle
America, everywhere you
cards.
would get puzzles normally. So there they are.
Yep.
We're really excited about that. We're going to probably get one of those in the office, right?
Oh yeah, on the puzzle table for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I look forward to that because it's
I haven't done a puzzle in
relaxing,
like
fun thing to
15
do. And
years.
it is a great way to interact with all these amazing glimmers that you see
You can see
here
me
depicted.
suffer.
I'll tell you, I love
Maybe I
doing
enjoy it.
Lorcana Disney puzzles. Soon to be Disney Lorcana puzzles.
Yes.
I love to do them while watching Disney animated movies.
Oh, that's
because
perfect.
like it's on in the background and I just kind of like sing along as I do my puzzles. It's my happy place.
Now we're going to be doing that in the office. We'll
Yes.
be singing. We won't do
The
it on
stream
camera,
seems
but
to
we
have
will be
stabilized
doing
a
that.
lot.
Absolutely. I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Elaine. This
Yeah.
is
Shouldn't
great.
have
I
said
can't
that.
wait for all of these fun things.
Neither can I.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a great year 3.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Elaine. You have been wonderful. I can't wait to bring you back on, maybe for some question and answer stuff later on.
Would love to.
These people have lots of things that I think they want to ask, right?
That sounds great.
I don't know. All right, we'll see.
Thanks, Greg.
Awesome. Thanks, Elaine.
Thank you.
Bye, Elaine.
Excellent. All right. I would love to bring on Stephen Cooper. He is our senior tournaments operations and managing things. Managing things. Yeah. Also known as Coop. I just like calling him Coop. So you all can do that now too. How you doing?
Yeah, doing great. This is my first Gen Con, so it's a pleasure to meet all of you, and finally excited to be here.
You're not alone. There are lots of other first
Great.
Gen Conners here. So
Perfect.
very excited to welcome you. You've been doing amazing stuff, especially with the World Championship in June.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that was already a little over a month ago at this point, but it was such an incredible event. I mean, I can go on and on about how incredible that event was. The competitors really came out to play and put on a great show. The fact that it was hosted at Walt Disney World was incredible. But again, like I said, I can go on and on about it. But
luckily,
I'd rather just
we have a
show
video
you.
about it. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's do a little recap of what was happening at the World Championship in June.
The first Disney Lorcana TCG World Championship was an incredible experience for fans to watch live all weekend long. Viewed by more than 140,000 fans across the world, the broadcast team kept spirits high and the competition fierce. Congrats to DKP for defeating Ed Chu in the final round to earn the first one-of-one Golden Mickey. With the first World Champion crown, fans can now look forward to the next season of competitive events with dozens of challenge events and other events on the horizon in 2025 and 2026. The Ravensburger team is excited to grow support for organized play for the Disney Lorcana TCG. So now you have to be asking yourself, who will be the next Disney Lorcana World Champion?
Me?
I think it might be
no.
Wait, maybe one of them.
Maybe one of you.
One of you is going to be the next World Champion. It might just be. All right, that's
That was
amazing.
Ryan Miller's voice.
Excellent. So
was it really?
Yeah, I mean, big congratulations again to DKP. It was such a hard-fought finals.
Ooh, that's right. I think he might be there.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yay!
Excellent. Yes, and Ed Chu. Yeah. Excellent. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Congratulations to Ed Chu coming as the runner-up as well. They both made history that weekend. So yeah, big congrats to both of them, and also big congrats to all of you and the 140,000 fans from around the world who tuned in to watch. You all are the reason we continue to do this, and it was such an incredible event.
That seems...
and you were a big part of that. So give yourself a round of
applause. Unlikely. Also, want to give a shout out to the casters who are keeping it all going.
We had a world-class broadcast team. I mean, Baker and Rebecca, they should be hosting award shows soon. They were incredible during that weekend. And of course, Brandon, Liam is somewhere in the audience. Big congrats to Liam as well. And JDZ, they just kept energy high throughout the whole weekend and really made the play special for that weekend. So yeah, we're excited to see what they all do in Season 2.
That's right. And speaking of Season 2, we got a lot of fun stuff happening. But before we get to that, I want to talk about how all of you can kind of contribute into playing Disney Lorcana on a competitive level.
Absolutely, yeah. So like Elaine was saying earlier, in-store play is kind of the foundation of Disney Lorcana TCG and where that competitive and organized play mindset kind of begins. So for Fabled specifically, we're talking about the pre-release week. This is where you'll all get introduced to the new cards, and in Fable's case, also get cards that maybe you didn't get in previous sets for all of those returning cards. You'll see the dates there, August 29th to September 6th, and then from there you'll move into the weekly play section. And this is really kind of the first chance that you'll get to craft those decks, theory craft all of those different combinations of the cards that you get, and that will lead into the eventual set championships where you'll be able to put those decks to the test and compete against the highest tier players at your local level. And if you're good enough, you'll be able to eventually lead into challenge events globally around the world.
Excellent, right. And speaking of which, we've got some amazing challenge events happening in North America and Europe that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So in North America and Europe, we're happy to kind of talk about two different paths that you can take from those set championships. The first is, of course, the Disney Lorcana TCG Challenge events. This is where we have 3 in North America and 3 in Europe, and those will be held, the first one's coming here in October of 2025, and those will earn you spots into the championship level events later next year. But we have introduced a new type of program for Season 2, which is the Challenge Championship qualifiers. These are events that will take place in North America and Europe in areas where challenges aren't necessarily being hosted. Right. So for example, North America, you'll can expect some CCQs on the West Coast as an example. And this will also give you invites directly to the championship level events. We have 24 of those invites to give out between now and the championship next year. So be sure to keep an eye out not only in this panel, but also later on our socials when we announce more CCQs.
As well as on our weekly Lorecast, which you've been on and able to answer a lot of fun questions. So that's been wonderful. We'll keep that information stream going. But this is not just the only 2 locations that we are going to be doing challenge events. We also have them happening around the world.
We're going global.
That's right.
Disney Lorcana Challenge is all around the world for Season 2. You can see we have China, Japan, Asia, Australia, and of course Brazil being added into the season for this year. They all have very unique formats and structures that lead into their own championship level events, and all of these events are open to any player around the world. So if you feel like traveling, this is a great opportunity to again, test those decks out globally and see how you can compete.
That's awesome. Yeah. And for the rest of this year in 2025, we've got a lot of things announced. And so, yeah, we wanted to kind of go over them as what's happening here.
Yeah, this is a pretty packed calendar. And as you can see, we have events pretty much going on every month through the end of the year. And the great part about this isn't it. These are not the only events that we're going to be announcing and talking about. We have plenty more to come. As you can see, we're talking about Stockholm and Cardiff as being the first 2 CCQs that we announced on the weekly Lorecast last week, as well as Wakefield later this year.
I'll be broadcasting a lot of these.
And I would be remiss to not mention those 2 European and North American challenge events that are happening in October later this year. So again, keep an eye out on all of our socials. We'll be announcing more information for CCQs very soon, and we hope to see you all there.
Awesome. We also have Infinity Weekend happening in December, which I'm excited about.
That's going to be great. It's going to be a chance to get your hands on the whole New World promo card, which will be great. And yeah, it'll be a fantastic time.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Coop. You'll be on a little bit later to perhaps answer some questions.
Absolutely.
But you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Yes. All right. I would also love
technical
to
issues to
talk
fix.
about Fabled, the set that is coming up very soon. We've been talking about it happening on pre-release August 29th. Let's watch a video of all the fun things that you might be able to expect happening soon with Fabled.
So Fable marks a really exciting milestone for Disney Lorcana. In this set, we look back at the past releases and we also look forward to the exciting things to come. So while you do have to wait for the pre-release on August 29th and the full mass release on September 5th, we're excited today to give you a sneak peek at some of the fun things
Naomi's
to
really
come.
cool. She actually used to work
As
at
this
Disney
is a
and now
celebratory
works
set,
for
we felt it was
Ravensburger.
the right time
Oh,
to
fun.
introduce
Pretty
two
cool.
new rarities. Iconic cards will be the rarest in all the realm. For our very first two, we just had to feature Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Iconic cards are masterpieces.
card
They feature
reveals!
alternative full card artwork, 3D hot stamp effects, custom lore star foil, and a holofoil security stamp. These are far rarer than enchanted cards, and as you can see, the art
Far
team
rarer.
really made it into something special.
We're thrilled to
These cards
announce
are
for the
nuts.
first time that flying into the realm of Lorcana is Dumbo.
Dumbo!
We're happy to reveal two cards
Oh my
from
god,
Dumbo.
chat, there's a card
Dumbo
named
the
after
Flying
you.
Elephant, and Timothy Q. Mouse, Flight Instructor. You'll want to make sure there's enough space in your collection for this lovable big-eared elephant
Oh my
because
god,
he
chat,
will
you
be
got a card
one of
named
our
after you.
promo cards
You
that
actually
you
had
can
a
find at
promo.
select Ravensburger
Oh my
events.
god, chat, you got a
We
promo.
previously announced that
Congrats.
Fabled will introduce a Goofy movie into the realm. We were keenly aware of just how many fans of this film there are, and so we made sure there was plenty of epic and enchanted cards. Of course, we had to make sure that the song cards, Stand Out and Eye to Eye, got plenty of love.
Now let's talk about
Eye to Eye and
weekly
Stand
play
Out, too many
promo
cards.
cards. We picked 3 popular cards from previous sets while accounting for rotation. We have Cursed Merfolk, Ursula's handiwork, Strength of Raging Fire, and Sisu,
And
Daring
Sisu.
Visitor.
Okay,
For
this
the
stuff
set
leaked.
championships, we
That
couldn't
leaked.
resist showcasing
That
everyone's
promo's-
favorite monstrous dragon. We previously revealed the card, but
Stop
here is the
it.
incredible playmat.
Stop it.
And if that's not enough to get you excited, then hopefully these next 3 promo cards will do the trick. You will receive an Alice Accidentally Adrift promo card when you buy a
New
booster
card,
display box.
Alice.
If you attend a pre-release event at a Ravensburger PlayHub store, then you will receive the Queen,
The Queen.
Conceited Ruler
This one
promo
leaked
card.
too.
You may notice our new Magical Places promo indicated by the Castle Turret rarity icon. These cards will be available at pre-release and are exclusive to a select Disney-owned and operated location.
Ah.
We've given you a lot to talk
Bell.
about, so why not start the conversation on Discord? This is the heart of the online Disney Lorcana trading card game community, and you'll find players excited to discuss all sorts of topics.
Keep an eye on our socials over the next few days of Gen Con for many more card reveals. In other exciting news, Fabled is now open for pre-orders. We also encourage you to sign up for pre-release events at your local game store on the Ravensburger PlayHub. We can't wait for you to discover this exciting new chapter of Disney Lorcana.
I can pretty much.
Yes! All right. That's amazing. All right, so we went through those cards really fast in that video. Everybody at home is able to watch those on our socials, but I thought we'd give a little bit more detail into what is happening with each one of those cards. And I'd love to bring up Naomi Kim, whose voice you just heard, talking about all of those amazing cards. Naomi, how's it going? Yes, I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. So yeah, did you see the reaction of everyone talking about all those?
We were like freaking out backstage. We're like, yay, people are cheering.
Yay! Oh, I love that. That's so great. So, yeah, what can you tell us about the overall kind of feeling of Fabled from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about reprints and returning cards and all that.
Ooh, microphone.
There's a lot of fun new things for a lot of different people, so we're excited to go details today. I guess too exciting.
Yeah, I know, right? We tested that out and everything. We're like,
I
go
know.
loud as you can.
This is fine.
Yeah, no, it's worth.
This is fine.
All right, awesome. Right, so yeah, so there are tons of fun things happening. This is a celebratory set in
It
some
is.
ways, right? Because we're getting back to all of the amazing things that made the ink colors work perfectly for game design and things like that. And so, yeah, and I just love this
This
marketing art.
yeah.
It makes us so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hearing the reactions from y'all with our iconic cards, we're very
Got
happy
a
that this is our
t-shirt.
key art because
Oh
look
my
how
God,
cute
you're
they
right.
came out. We have an
Good
amazing
spot.
photo
Great.
up with this art, and there's carousels of them, and it's really great. So please take pictures over there and post it on your socials.
That's over in the Hoosier hallway. We'll be doing lots of pictures and things there, as well as some reveals later on we'll talk about in a second. But because everybody loved those Minnie and Mickey cards, let's show them off in a
Let's show
little bit more detail.
You saw the
yeah.
iconic cards. These are the standard versions, still as beautiful. So you have Minnie Mouse, Sweetheart Princess
We're going to
here.
evaluate
So
all
sweet,
the
she's
leaks,
on that
all
balcony.
the spoilers
You'll see
rather,
the Mickey one in a
after
second, but
the stream.
this is a pretty good card.
It's
I
a
don't
pretty
know if
good
you guys
card.
are excited about this as we are, but this is going to be absolutely amazing.
Similar
Here's
to the mini
beautiful
bodyguard
iconic
that
card.
costs 5,
For
but
those
this
who
is
haven't
inkable.
heard about
This is a good
yet,
card.
This is a new rarity
can
that we're
remove a
introducing
half
for
shark,
Fable,
guys.
so this will be the first set
Half
that
shark!
iconic are introduced. Like Shane mentioned in the amazing video that played right before this, it has custom
Half shark.
foil board, which is only for Lorcana. It has a 3D hot stamp effect, so for those who have seen
wonder if the
our
Queen
Mickey
gets
Mouse
reprinted,
gold Mickey
'cause
Mouse
there's
card,
synergy with the Queen in
that
this, right?
texture and those details, that's actually going to be on the iconic cards. When you see them, they're gorgeous, and I'm not just saying that, I'm not biased, I promise. They're really, really pretty, and when you start to crack those
This
crack
card
the pack,
with Sapphire,
we hope when you pull one of
or
these, please,
Lantern, if
post
that's
your
the card,
reactions.
or
We want to
Huey.
see it. They're so pretty. They're really
Play
good.
on 3,
Again, not
quest
biased
on
at all.
4,
This
bam.
is,
No.
like
Yeah.
I saw
Get rid
this
of
in
a 5
person. It's
strength.
one
These
of my
2D
favorites.
effects don't do it justice. So
No,
being
not at
able to
all.
see it in
And
This
we
person
card's
do
is
also
give a
very
shout out
spicy,
to
so
Josh
if you
and Kate.
shift
Like
it,
the video and the 2D
it's a
images
5,
are really good,
That's
but
right.
in
The
person
quest
is
for
even
4.
better.
And then here's
of
the
course,
standard
But you
version.
should-
Mickey
Fine.
Mouse, brave little prince. Look how cute. So you'll see he's on a balcony too. So if you see those two side by side, it's really fun, really cute to see Mickey and Minnie together.
True
Yes.
blend.
And this is also a really great card. But yeah, here's the iconic card again. Oh, it's so good. And you'll see
So this is
for
Ruby,
the
right?
text here,
And
compared to the standard
This is a
version,
brave little
obviously we
Taylor.
still have a lot more text.
Damn.
Our awesome card director of
Right, 'cause it's
awesome
evasive.
art director of
Oh
card
my God, is it
design,
actually?
Shane Smith, really
Damn, that's a good
lowered
catch.
the number of texts and characters
the
that we
iconic.
do for the iconic. So again, really showcasing the artwork, the beautiful variant artwork for this. It's
I wonder if
absolutely
they've got like
gorgeous. So
the
we really
actual
wanted
cards
to
physically,
highlight and
because
showcase
I want to
that.
see what it
That's
looks
amazing.
like.
All right, so then we do have a little bit more detail about those Goofy movie cards. Or is it Dumbo?
No, it's Dumbo.
It's Dumbo.
I was like, that wasn't on the
As you were
script.
staring at me, you're like, oh, wait, I know. I'm moving ahead fast. All right, yeah, but that Dumbo, how exciting is that? How many of you loved watching Dumbo as a kid?
Yes. Yep, so as we showed earlier, we have Dumbo the Flying
This card's very
Elephant.
good.
Really, really cute. I
think
know we
maybe.
have gotten some requests
good.
for this, so
Maybe not very
as
good.
much as a Goofy movie, but still just as exciting. As you'll see here, evasive. So as we go through the cards,
kinda similar to, like, the green
we're gonna
Tinkerbell
show
from
Timothy
set
Q
1.
Mouse as well. You'll see
Evasive
that
is also
evasive
really important.
matters
This
for
card's
Dumbo.
also kinda
so this
okay.
is a great mechanical theme that our game
Good with,
design and game dev teams have been working
Emerald,
on for
'cause
Dumbo.
Pegasus we know is
Excited to see how
reprinted.
people play with those in their decks.
Absolutely, yeah. All
And
right, so
here's
now,
the beautiful promo card.
I
as
love the
well.
promo card. I know, right? It's
Yes.
shiny.
You see on the background, you see like the Fabled inspiration, so you know that this was a promo card for Fabled.
Oh, right, yeah, it does have
Yeah.
that celebratory
It's
kind
very
of feel,
beautiful.
right?
Yeah,
It looks like
exactly.
birthday cake.
It does. Don't eat it.
I will eat that card.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So yes, we did
Everyone's
mention the Goofy
favorite,
movie. We got to
yeah.
show this off during the next chapter. Do you guys
Yeah.
remember that
I need
reveal?
to
How
watch
fun that
Goofy movie
was?
this week.
So good.
It was really fun
Yeah.
to do that with
Not
you.
gonna
But that's why we're excited to talk about some of these cards.
Yeah, we're going to show off even more. So here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
Huh? This is new.
For every Disney Lorcana card that's been made and ever will be made, there's a huge team of passionate people that come together to pull it off. But every card starts with a story.
I'm Shane Hartley. I am the Executive Creative Director for Disney Lorcana.
And I'm Matt Eng. I'm the creative director over illustration for Disney
I've
Lorcana.
met Shane and he's
When we're working
top
on Disney Lorcana,
quality.
story dictates everything. It dictates what franchises we put in the sets. It dictates what glimmers we get to create. It was really important that we include one of the most beloved and fan-requested franchises of probably all time for Disney Lorcana, and of course, it was the Goofy movie.
We were very excited to bring one of the most beloved characters from that film as a glimmer in Lorcana, Powerline.
I'm Naomi Kim. I'm the brand and product manager for Disney Lorcana.
I'm Sean Shishido. I'm a product design manager here at Disney, and I work on a wide variety of products, including Disney Lorcana. We have so many characters here at Disney that people love, and when we present them out into the world, we just want to make sure that they're taken care of.
In the magical realm of Disney Lorcana, we summon versions of characters, and we
Oh my
call
God,
them
her
glimmers.
belt's so cool. Did
Sometimes
you
you
guys
see
see her
these
Disney
glimmers
belt?
as familiar glimmers from their stories, and other times you see them fantastically reimagined in ways that you've never seen before, and they're called Dreamborn and Floodborn glimmers.
Did you guys see her
So it's
Disney
going to be
belt?
really awesome to
I
do
want one.
a
Oh
Floodborn
my God, I
version
want
of
one.
Powerline.
It's
Do you reckon I
super
could pull that
fun
off,
to
Jack?
work on these Dreamborn and Floodborn glimmers, because even for us, we get to see these characters reimagined in a whole new way.
I'm Shane Smith. I'm the art director for card design. Every card basically starts as a blank canvas. And I kind of think of myself as a chef. I get a list of ingredients from people, and I have to combine those into making a
I
card.
saw on screenshot that.
And that could be, is the card inkable? What's their name? What's their version name? What ink are they? How much do they quest for? What language is the card? If there's a little divider bar for flavor text, which bar do we do? What collector number is the card? What set is it in? And all that information has to come together on like a 2.5 by 3.5 size piece of paper so that when you pull it out of a pack, it's immediately recognizable, you can read it, and you can understand it.
Once we have a glimmer chosen, then we can start filling in those blank areas of the card.
We knew this would be a really important card, and so it needed to have amazing artwork. And we needed to pick an artist that would knock it out of the park. Our friend Nicholas Cole had mentioned many times how enthusiastic he would be to work on anything from a Goofy movie. So it was a really easy choice to bring him on to do this card.
He was
Nicholas
in
Cole.
Paris.
I'm an illustrator for Disney Lorcana. I've worked on cards since the first chapter. So super early on, before the game launched, we had a moment where I was able to pitch a couple different ideas for glimmers. And in that set of sketches, there was actually a very earliest version of Pooh Honey Wizard, which was a card that my friend John Lauren did to perfection. And then in that very same sketch, and this must have been like maybe the first or second month on the project, right off the top, I was like, Powerline has to be in this. So genuinely from the first moments I was on Lorcana, I've been waiting for Goofy Movie to come around. The process with Powerline in particular started with costumes. We really wanted to find a look that preserved what was so good about the character and kind of add more of a rock and roll energy and really bring the iconic looks from the 80s and 90s pop and rock stars like into the costume design for the character. And because I'm such a fan of the character, I really wanted to make sure that whatever I changed, I didn't change it too much that it was unrecognizable or that we lost what really makes him an icon.
A lot of our characters become known for something special and unique to them. And for Powerline, he's like an amalgamation of every 90s pop icon. And even though he's in a Goofy movie for just a short period at the end, he has this outsized impact on the fans.
And taking kind of that life-size personality of Powerline, we thought it'd be so good to call him the world's greatest rock star, because that feels so inherent to Powerline, but also fits so well with Lorcana.
If there's any glimmer that's going to be a strong singer, it just makes sense for it to be Powerline.
Yeah, and that really
so it must
opens
be
up the door for our
Amber.
game design and game dev teams to take that and make something really special with that singing ability.
I'm Steve Warner. I'm one of the co-creators of the Disney Lorcana trading card game. I am also the head of our design and development department here at Ravensburger. And we're the ones that work on all of the mechanics and the stats and all of the effects the cards have. You remember the story of Powerline, right?
I do. I remember thinking that Powerline is such a passionate, larger-than-life performer that he had to be a Ruby Glimmer. Like, just had to.
But he also wanted to be a singer.
That's new.
Singer was only an Amber.
That is true.
That's what
We
I just said.
had Ruby Glimmer, Singer. We decided to make the very first Ruby Singer Glimmer.
When we make a Glimmer with Singer, we usually make them singing +2 as their singing power.
Yeah, but we knew that since he's the world's greatest rock star, that we would have to amp him up a little bit.
Yeah, and it's super important in the development process to really go through and have a bunch of these iterations and focus on different aspects of the card, from the cost and the ability, but also the stats.
Yeah, so one of the iterations of this card was a 4 strength, 3 willpower, and with this really cool ability, but we were finding we just couldn't use that because he was being challenged too easily.
Yeah, and we had to take feedback like that from development to really iterate on the card. Maybe it needs more strength, maybe it needs more willpower, and we go bit by bit until we feel confident that this is where we want the card to be.
When we start the art for a card, we're always trying to capture the mechanics and the narrative all in one visual to help communicate to the player everything that they need to know about that card.
We knew that game development was going to make this an amazing card, and we knew it was going to be a strong singer, and the art had to reflect that. Of course, Nicholas Cole took it to the next level.
Sometimes it's a breeze, and sometimes I feel a little pressure, not from anybody else, but like internally as a fan, to really bring everything I can to a card. And with Powerline, that was like on 11. I really wanted to bring it, and I really tried my hardest to do so. So I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I think that 12-year-old Nick would have been really psyched to see this.
When you look at the artwork, you're instantly transported to a concert and you're watching Powerline perform right in front of you. You can feel the heat of the lights. You can see him move.
Damn.
You can hear him sing. It's such an immersive piece of art.
I think we can all agree that this was one of the most fun cards for us to work on.
And the final card that we
just
landed
signed
on
Beyond
was a
Horizon,
6-cost inkable with 6 strength, 4 willpower, and a quest for 2.
And he's a Floodlord, shift for 4, and Singer 9, which is so exciting.
Our narrative team came up with this really cool ability name, Mashup.
Once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a song card with cost 9 or less and play it for free. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order.
So this is a case where he has such a cool ability that we have to fit all this stuff onto a card, and we have to take some other things off so that you can still read it.
That's a good card.
Once we have all those things sized and put on, we have a finished card.
Okay. This is amazing. It's a little emotional to see it in the paper, in the cardboard.
The game design team does such a great job, and like combining that with the narrative on being able to bring in the essence of that character, or like bring in the moment through a mechanic.
Art is amazing.
That is fantastic art. I mean, just seeing it on a card, a printed card for the first time is pretty incredible.
When you look at him, you can see, elements of all of these great 90s pop icons incorporated into the artwork.
I think one of my favorite things is the inclusion of the guitar. You can pretty much just hear it playing just by looking at it.
Yeah, this card was tricky to do because there's so much text to fit on there. And we have to do, 200 plus cards per set, multiple languages, and we're working several sets ahead, but when you get to see the finished cards, that's worth it.
It's really cool to feel like kind of part of the legacy of the character.
Whoa, what was that
I
foil?
feel like it's really amazing to get to kind of stand on the shoulders of giants and be a part of something that you loved as a child.
Crazy? That looked like a
pretty special
Luminous
to get
Quest
to hold
foil.
it.
Is that just me? Damn. It's a good card, but like 6 costs is a lot. You need to ramp into it or something.
Amazing, right? Isn't that so good? I love that. I get teared up every time I watch that. Shout out to Tate Kirigas for making that video and kicking it out of the park. The keytar alone, I kind of wish I had a keytar right now. I love how he's not, there's no strap or anything. He's just holding it and it's ready to go.
He's cool enough with that strap.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, take a look at that card one more time. It is fantastic. I saw all the reaction around
Your
Singer
reactions
9.
are what we were hoping for, so thank you.
Yes. Love it. Awesome. So there's not only this standard card, but we also have
Enchanted,
this.
of course.
Enchanted!
As if it couldn't get any better, we have our Enchanted Power Line.
I love it. I love it. Even a +1. So fun. And
I'm
yeah.
gonna need this card. It's
I'm going to
so
need this
good.
too. Yeah, exactly. Good stuff around. We want to go into a little bit more detail on some of the stuff you saw in the Fabled video. So here is Standout. We can talk through some of that.
Yeah, of course, along with
Free
some
and
other
Evasive.
popular songs from this film. The first one that we thought about was Stand Out.
Great
so had
for
to
costing
include that.
3.
So you'll see here, it's a 3-cost inkable. Chosen character gets +3 strength and gains evasive until the start of your next turn. And of course, you got Max flying
Pretty
in,
bad.
and he's putting on a show. So it's a perfect tie to the movie. You
That's
get
right.
that feeling.
That's right. We
and
not
of course,
only have
we had to do an epic version of
Epic.
it.
This is our first epics that you'll be seeing with this set.
Exactly. So if you haven't
Okay.
heard, Epic is another new rarity that we're introducing in Fabled. It's a little
Don't know if I
less
imagine
common
Epics
than our
looking like
Enchanted,
that. It
but
kind of
more
looks like a
common than
foil,
our
right?
Legendaries. And
What
you'll
do you
see
guys
that
think?
it's a little bit familiar.
Have to
in
see in
that
person, I
it's
think.
Similar to the first chapter Enchanted cards. So we have our open air frame. You have the
Okay.
color, the tint of the ink color on the card as well behind the text box. You give a beautiful foil
And they have to see it in
treatment,
person.
both on the icons as well as the name of the
It
card.
does look
So,
kind of just
yeah,
like a
this is
foil,
really
right?
pretty, really shiny that you can add to your decks.
Love that. And of
And
course,
of course,
eye to eye.
eye to eye. We had to. It would
Sing
be a
together
huge problem
9.
if we did not. So we have.
I think we would have had people rush the stage.
I think so. That we would have gotten, very passionate people not happy about that. So we have eye to eye. It's a 9-cost inkable. Sing together 9. Each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 lore. If 2 or more characters sing the song, ready them. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So you can sing it with Powerline, but you get more benefits if you play together with more characters. And it kind of ties back to the scene where they're all singing together with
Exactly.
Powerline. So
Yeah, I love how the mechanics tell the story that we all know and love. So that's fantastic. And
of course, the
Enchanted,
version.
eye to eye.
This is another one, along with Powerline. We're like, there has to be an Enchanted eye to eye. So here it is in all its glory. It's so pretty. It's going to be really fun to open that one in your packs.
I can't wait.
Yeah, but if you're playing a song for free with
Powerline,
Powerline, that could go.
Exactly. We won't be singing. Talk a little bit more about some of these returning cards.
Yeah, so here are weekly play promos when you go to our
Very cool promos. The CC is a bit surprising.
I love the reactions as we were revealing these one by one. And those reactions are what we have hoped for as we're bringing back some fan favorites. And of course, we're taking rotation into account. But
I think reprinting Motherfucking Strength is really good. The CC I'm a bit surprised by.
The play environment
without
is
the shift,
healthy
is it really
and
relevant?
consistent for the players, especially with cards rotating out. So we thought these staples would be great to bring back. And hearing your guys' reactions, we hope that we'll see these again in your
I think
decks,
Motherfucking Strength really good reprints. Also,
with the new cards that are coming
imagine
out.
that there's going to be no Storm
We'll be seeing all the deck
reprinted.
lists that are posted, and we're excited to see what happens with that.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Is
And then we will be having more
set 5?
reveals
Is
happening
Brawl
all
set 4?
weekend long
Maybe.
here at Gencon. The first one is at 3 p.m. today. And so you'll get
At our
some
booth.
information about some returning cards
Yeah,
there. But yeah, wanted to show these one more time.
Oh, it's so good. I wish we had the reactions from the videos because, this playmat is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And this is, I think we're going to see a lot of people playing for this one. I wish I could, but we can't, so we won't. But we will enjoy it through you all.
Exactly, vicariously. And then, some more of these promos.
The Alice
and
the
buy a box
Queen
promo
cards
when
will
you
also
buy-
evaluate
when you
after
buy
the
a
streams
full booster
finish.
display box. You will get the Alice
Not sure
Accidentally
Eve is
Adrift promo
great.
card, and then of course, when you attend a pre-release
A lot of the Fabled
event
cards are
at
not looking too
Ravensburger Playhouse
powerful
stores, you will receive the
so
Queen
far.
Conceited Ruler promo card.
Exciting stuff.
Really pretty.
All right. So that's all we have for Fabled. We're really excited. Again, pre-release is August 29th. So get that on your calendars. Get to your stores.
The next
Sign
set
up through
is ...
RPH. Make sure that you are there to see all of that happen in all of its glory. And again, now this is the start of the phase where we'll be talking all about these returning cards as well as revealing some new ones. So look on the Disney Lorcana social for that, as well as the social accounts of all amazing content creators out there who will be revealing new cards over the next 2 weeks.
Like me.
Awesome.
I'm revealing
All right,
a
so
card,
now
I think,
we get to
tomorrow.
move on to the next set. We're going to talk a little bit about Whispers in the Well.
Whispers of the Well. In the Well.
All right.
Whispers in the Well.
Grab your magnifying glass and delve into the depths of the great illuminary. You're going to need a team of cunning minds, observant eyes, and a curious attitude to solve the mysteries that await you below. Together with a team that includes some detectives, you'll uncover the secret of these partially formed glimmers called Whispers. And who better to have on the case with you than Nick Wilde and Judy Hobbs? They'll help you on this mysterious quest to boost the Whispers into fully formed glimmers. Whispers in the Well pre-release starts on November 7th with the full release on November 14th.
Awesome. So we can't wait to light your path with that. Absolutely. So we showed up this
Whispers are new
artwork
kinds of
already, and
glimmers.
it has a few returning properties as well as new ones coming to Disney Lorcana.
Yeah, we have some new ones, and we already have detectives in our community, obviously. So in that corner, if you guys see gargoyles there's Broadway kind of hiding in the shadows, and a lot of our community have already found that. So confirming that we do have gargoyles, and we did announce that Black Cauldron will be a part of Whispers in the Well. So really cool cards coming with that one. I will say it's such an underrated movie. I know it's a bipolar opinion, but it's all the cards for it are really, really cool, and we can't wait to start to share those as we get closer to this release.
Excellent. And yes, here's some of the packaging that you'll be able to see.
So sneak peek to some of the cards or some of the characters that you'll see here. You have our amazing investigative Daisy Duck. You have Demona, of course, since we have gargoyles. You have Gaston. Is he a whisper? We don't know.
Seems
You'll
like
know
there's
when the card
like
is
glimmer foil on the
You
start
have
deck cards
Simba,
now, right?
you have Meg,
Maybe.
And then you have Judy Hopps, of course.
I think
and
some of
then
this
you
stuff
have Robin
leaked
Hood,
and
also
people
as a
have like
whisperer.
depicted
So
what the
you mentioned
abilities
detectives
are
as
of
being
the
something that's
pages.
very important. So
Yeah.
talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So we're trying to discover, what are these whispers? What are they? They're a new type of ethereal glimmer, but we don't know where they came from yet. And we don't know who they are, where they're from, what they're trying to do, or if we even need to help them. Do they need help? We don't know. So as we try to solve this mystery in Whispers of the Well, we have a few well-known detectives that will be helping us with this. So introducing here are Judy Hopps, and then there's floating torn lore book pages that might have a little bit to do with it, but you'll get more of those details closer to the reveal of the set.
Why is she ripping them up like that?
I know, well, it's not her.
Oh, okay.
She just happens to be there. Wrong place, wrong time.
Sweet. Well, and we're excited to focus on Zootopia for this set. We
Some
have
preview cards.
a amazing movie coming out, Zootopia 2. The trailer just dropped yesterday.
I don't know if you guys saw the trailer. It's pretty good.
It looks really amazing, yeah. So we can't wait to focus on some of these characters, including this, putting it all together.
Yeah, putting it all together. You have chosen opposing character, can't challenge.
I'm reading the flavor text here.
Yeah, and then the flavor text, we'll let you guys read that as we post those cards on socials. But as you start to piece together a little bit of the mystery, it's just a really fun reveal.
That's awesome. All right, well, we have another one to show. Look at
Yeah,
this.
Nick Wiles, persistent investigator. Yeah, this one's a really cool one. He looks very dapper.
Yeah.
He is a fox. He is a fox.
Good sealed card.
We're going to blow right past that. So he's a 5-cost uninkable. He has 5 strength and 4 willpower and quest for 2 lore. He's a shift 3 and case closed. During your turn, whenever one of your detective characters banishes another character in a challenge, draw a card. So you'll see here, detectives matter.
Probably not
for
very good
Zootopia,
for constructed.
And that's another mechanical theme that
Power
our game
level
design
with this
and
game is going
development
down.
teams put together.
Like,
we have done classification
feeling
in
is,
abilities
right,
before,
the power
like 7
levels
doors, but this is the
reducing
first time we're doing it with detectives. So
with
we're
this
excited to see how
rotation.
you guys put together
There was a lot
your
of OP
detective
cards
decks.
printed, like Mr. Smeeze.
And here is
And
Judy.
of course, the lady herself, Judy Hopps. We have Uncovering Clues. She is a 4-cost inkable with 3 strength and 3 willpower, and she quests for 1 lore. Thorough
It's also a good
investigation when
sealed
you
card,
play this
but
character, and whenever she quests, look at the top 3
maybe.
cards of your deck. You may reveal a detective, here it is again, character card, and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck.
Tekka thinks this one's fine and the other one's bad.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like this one's
this
worse.
is a little taste of a tidbit of what is going to be
What's to
happening
come.
How
in
many
Whispers in the
detectives
Well.
do you
We were
really wanna
talking a
play?
lot
That's
more
the
of that
problem.
in the months to come. But we, at this time, are ready to talk about maybe the set that might be coming after
It
that.
just keeps going, and you guys will be the
Exactly.
first to see this.
So let's show what's happening next.
I think the Judy Hopps was particularly bad.
Get ready to chill out for the coolest adventure to storm into the realm of Lorcana. This is the first time we're introducing Angel from Lilo & Stitch, the series, into the game, and we're excited to see what fun shenanigans ensue.
Also with this set, the design team has worked really hard to improve the limited gameplay experience. You'll notice the difference when you rip open packs for sealed, draft, or even pack rush. Stay tuned for more updates.
Okay, I was hoping we'd have that for Fabled, to be honest. That's good to hear.
What does it mean? I heard that.
What does it mean? Yeah,
What does
that's
it mean?
exactly what we were hoping you would say.
We'll find
Stay
out.
tuned, yeah.
But it's coming in Q1 2026. This is a really, really cool set. I can't wait for the flurries of fun that everyone is going to be having with it.
Yeah, there's an unexpected winter that has come over Lorcana,
That
and
is
we're
set
excited to see what shenanigans
fun,
ensue
yeah.
from that. Some characters, like you wouldn't think that Stitch is a snowboarder. That's what I meant to say. And it's so cool to see him in there. And this key art is absolutely beautiful. You see the Illuminary is frozen in the background too. So more details to come. But we're excited for this.
I love that there's a palm tree that's covered in snow.
Snow would be nice right about now. It's been really
It's
humid.
really hot here in
It is a bit odd
Indianapolis.
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
after Christmas.
I've
guess
been
it's
living
just the way
in
the
this
sets
winter
line
spell
up,
for the whole time.
a long time.
As much as I can, yeah, mentally. And that's where I am. So that's really exciting. Oh my gosh. All right. So I think that's everything that we wanted to cover, right? We got puzzles. We've got challenge. We talked about Whispers in the Well. We talked about, I think that's it, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's it.
Are
So
you
thank
sure?
you so much for being here.
Wait. I think you guys want to see one more sneak peek of something, right?
What? No.
We've got a few new friends
Absolute
joining
dreamer.
us, Greg.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should wait. Yes! We really do. I've got a friend in you. I really do.
You've got a friend in
Thank
me.
you.
I've got a friend in you.
Thank you, Naomi. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being
So
here.
Pixar in 9 months, guys. That's
Thank you all
big.
for being here and being a part of this amazing event. Yeah, exactly. So now, we would love to continue the celebration, have it come forward, bring up some amazing people to talk more about the last 2 years of the Disney Lorcana community with all y'all. And so, I'd love to welcome up Shane Hartley. Shane, come on up. Naomi, you can take a seat. And then I'd love to ask Aaron and Liam to come on up if you can to be a part of this amazing thing. Everyone. Yes. Excellent here. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Welcome to be here. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations, but
I feel, duly congratulated.
duly
Thank you
congratulated.
so much.
I love it. Awesome. Excellent. Well, we are here with these amazing people. I think it's probably the best to go down the line. You know Naomi already, but you saw Shane a couple of times on those videos.
Everybody.
Shane Hartley, our executive creative director. I got to make sure I get the executive in there, right? Excellent. Awesome. Then, of course, Naomi, and then we have Erin. Hi, welcome.
Everybody. My name's Erin Cosma. I am one of the 2 Limiteers. And then you might know him better than you know me, so I'll let him take it.
No, I'm Liam, the other half of Limiteers, and I'm having a hard time keeping it together at this panel, so full disclosure.
He's cried about 10 times already. I told him to save the tears for this stage.
I was already tearing up too, just watching videos, so I am in the same boat with all of you. But all of you, I have not been here from the very beginning of the Disney Lorcana TCG. And so we're gonna start over here and get to you guys, but I really wanna hear about like the genesis and like some favorite memories that Shane, you might have had from getting together and welcoming this community to this game.
It's been a journey for sure. Naomi and I started very, very beginnings. Naomi was actually working for Disney at the time, and then, came over because she was so excited to, work on this project together. And I remember even meeting the Limiteers for the first time. Yeah. I think that was an amazing experience as well. And to have, from the get-go, such a passionate and, engaged and overall just passionate people that were really involved in this and really saw the potential in it. That was really exciting for me because, it's all the hard work that we had put in the early days of we all had, the passion for it, but it was so fun to, hear the roars and the screams and the excitement about the content that we're putting out. So it's an overwhelming feeling for sure.
I love that.
I'm a little bit getting choked up here.
Yes!
Waterworks
and this is more like
this is just the
and I think I've to the
soft
point I've watched your kids grow up now.
Yeah.
Naomi, what was your moment where you kind of knew? Obviously the passion and the excitement about working on this game, but then knew that people were going to be responding to it so positively.
Yeah, absolutely. So when Shane and the team first pitched Disney Lorcana, I already was so excited. And if you can get someone at Disney excited, then it's you're on a pretty good track. And to see, like Shane was saying, the passion and the love and the care that our team puts into this, as you saw in our video with the Powerline card, that's not just one card. We've done over 1,700 individual cards. And so to do that for so long from the very beginning, and that's something that our team really commits to. And that's what I really loved about joining Ravensburger is being a part of that team and being a part of their, being a part.
We got one, we got two.
Things. No, it's okay, we got this. But being a part of the team that really does care about that. And then, the very first challenge that Ryan and I went to was in Atlanta. And we walked in and literally just goosebumps, just to see how many people were there, how many people love it. How many people were there and excited to play? You hope for it. We hoped for it, of course, but to actually see it come to life was something else.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, now we got you. We got you going. All right, great. What were some of your favorite memories of being? Were you at the first Gen Con?
I was not. I was 37 weeks pregnant and instructed not to travel for my doctors, so I didn't.
But otherwise, you would have been here.
100%. I was so jealous that weekend that Liam actually got to bring my little brother to the first Gen Con.
Oh,
but
that's sweet.
For me, our whole journey started at D23 in 2022. While we weren't there, we were watching it remotely, and I remember Liam came home from work one day and was like, Aaron, there's going to be this new trading card game for Disney. You need to check it out. And my dad lived in Anaheim when I was a kid. I grew up going to Disneyland. It was a huge passion of mine, and Liam grew up playing TCGs, and so we just knew as a couple, as a family, that this is something that we wanted to do together. And so we went to Office Max that afternoon, bought a ring light, and that was the day we created our very first video.
No way, really?
Idea what we were doing.
Oh, that's so cool.
And since then, there have just been so many incredible memories. I don't think I will ever forget the day that we got to meet Shane for the first time. It was about 7 months before the game came out. We went up to Seattle and had lunch with the super small team at the time. I think I had just found out I was pregnant. Y'all were trying to convince me to name our daughter Lorcana. We did not.
That's her middle name, right?
Missed opportunity.
Close. It's the middle name.
Yeah, very
right.
close. Yeah, absolutely. So, and just this game has. We were first-time parents, and so now we're this family unit, and this game has been a part of our family journey. Our daughter was born the day after wide release of Lorcana. We were in the hospital playing Lorcana the night she was born because it had just been released that day. And we can share a story about that later, but it's about our release day for Lorcana. But it's just such a special game. It's such a special thing that exists in the world, and it's amazing that people from around the world in this room, we're all here together because we're so passionate about this one thing. So.
I love it. You guys literally have grown up as parents and people with this game.
Yeah. Well, just to echo that, the thing about it is when you do the math, and our daughter being born, at wide release, our daughter is the age of Lorcana, and in a very real way, it feels like Lorcana is a part of our family. And so when I watch my daughter grow up, and she's a toddler now, and when she stumbles or falls, or gets hurt or something happens, I know it's going to be okay. She's going to grow up, and one day she's going to be an adult. And it's the same watching Lorcana's journey as there are these milestones in the game, whether it's set releases or the first DLCs or even this panel right here with all of you. It feels like the same thing. So it's, I don't know, and it's augmented by the fact that every time we interact with anybody in the community or on the game team or anything like that, they treat us like family. And so it really does feel like Lorcana, the game itself, and then all of you and the team are family.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, so your daughter is 2 and just had a birthday then pretty recently, or is about to?
About to have a birthday, yeah. We were, it was the day of wide release, Liam was waiting in Target for the shelves to be stocked, and he had been there. Yeah.
You all know.
You remember.
We're waiting for the people to put it on the shelf.
This was 3 weeks after Gencon, so everybody knew what was going on. And he was waiting in Target for the shelves to be stocked. I think he had been there for 5 hours, and I get the call from the hospital that it's time to go to the hospital. And so I think I called Liam 20 times, and he would not answer. And I was calling Target, and I was like, I know what aisle my husband is in. I need you to go get him. I need to go to the hospital right now.
But you were calling to get him to make sure he brought packs.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly right.
Don't you leave.
Let's crack them open.
They show up.
Between contractions.
Even that day, you had met somebody in line, and they, when Liam had to leave before the stalker had got there, the guy was like, hey, give me your address. I'll buy whatever product I can get, and I will bring it, and it'll be there when you guys get home from the hospital.
Oh,
and I mean,
really
even
sweet.
at that part of the community, we were already all there helping each other out. We all just want to be a part of this game so badly that we'll all just make sure we all rise together. So.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, right. Shout out to Target employees.
Right.
We're real heroes.
Way to make it happen. That's great. Well, I love that. Shane, you've been there from the beginning and seeing all of the development and things like that. Is there a story about creating one of these cards that is one that is obviously Powerland, which we got to share in all of its glory, but what were some other fun things that you might have from the development of these amazing artwork?
I mean, it's really tough, right? Because I literally am seeing every single card as it comes in and seeing the concepts for new characters, and so it's the similar answer that people say, well, what's your favorite card? And I'm always like, the next one. Because really
the one you don't know about.
Well, it's also the ones that I haven't seen yet. It's the ones that we're going to create, and every time I see that new piece of art, it just gets me more excited.
I think
again.
us the two will be
Oh my gosh,
reprinted.
this is amazing. We've just done it again. We've done it again. Or
But the
getting
promo
we've
card
tried out a new treatment
strength,
on a card or a new
Sisu,
the new foil or something like that. We get it in, and I run around
Merfolk were all rares.
with the sheet and go, look at this, look at this.
He
look
does. He really does do that.
Look how cool
With
this
his
is.
signature on it. Like, look what I just did.
But going back to the community, I think that is my ultimate of all the favorite things about Lorcana is meeting each one of you and hearing your stories and hearing how what we have worked on. Some days it's tough to remember because it is.
I have no idea what will get reprinted. I think that's the two. I don't know about Kit. Maybe.
But then when we
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
probably
every single day.
Disney, we love you.
It's more of it's a labor of love.
Yeah.
But it's the idea that when we get to meet you guys and we hear the stories and the impact. I remember one memorable one was I was at I think the challenge in now I'm forgetting. In Vegas. We did. I remember. Someone came in and they were cosplaying as Kita, one of our cards, and I picked up my phone because I was like, I need to get a picture with you. I picked up my phone. Kita was on my desk, my phone wallpaper, and I have it rotating on random. And so when I picked it up,
I'll
I was
not be
like,
playing any Lorcana
whoa.
today. I'm not planning on
We just had them together.
Fabled.
Oh, that's so cool. One of my favorite moments from the last few months was getting this amazing video from the team in Mexico. And they were like, oh, Shane Hartley was there. It was so exciting to be there. I'm like, can't wait to watch this video. I'm like, oh, great. I'll listen to what Shane is saying in English. And then I watched the video, and it is Shane speaking in Spanish to the Spanish community. And I just love that you were able to kind of use that skill and connect with community members around the world.
Yeah, that's also the exciting part about it. It's not just here; it's a global, and how we're able to touch each of those different communities. And
did you know that Shane spoke Spanish?
Anybody? Didn't know that. Big up the Spanish community for Lorcana. Crazy, man. I was there this weekend.
I love that. Awesome. And then Naomi, I think your connection to Disney is the strongest one. You guys got to see it in the Powerline video. So how has it been like that, being, on the campus and working with so many of those Disney employees and those animators bringing these characters to life?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a surreal moment being on the Disney side and then coming to Ravensburger. The first thing I said to Shane was, I'm sorry for all the comments because, there's a lot of changes and that's...
She was usually the reviewer on the other side, and now it's the other...
Now it's the other side.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
How the tables have turned, turntables. And what was really cool about that is we see...
I will not be
what's
discussing my
already been
reveal
done.
until I reveal it.
The behind the scenes, it's, you get a lot of products that come across your desk and you're reviewing and approving and making sure it's on brand for Disney, the characters are on model, but then to see behind the scenes coming to Ravensburger, there's so much that goes into every little segment, every little piece of this game, and it's not just DNA, it's not just our game design or game development teams, it's not just creative and narrative, you have our production teams, you have the video, there's so many different people that touch every single aspect of this, and to really see behind the scenes and to actually get to know everyone that's working on this and to talk with them and to hear their passion for it. A lot of these cards and the characters that are chosen, everyone has this emotional connection to. So when we hear the reactions to Powerline or to Dumbo, each character and each property and each film has a different sense of wonder and excitement for different people. And so it's nice to have so many different characters where normally Disney doesn't really have a lot of characters interacting together. And in Lorcana, this is really special because we do have different glimmers that are allowed to interact in the realm of Lorcana, and that's something that's really special. And we worked very closely at the beginning for the story of Lorcana to make this make sense for both the Disney brand, but also for Lorcana, and that's what makes it so unique, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah, and I've loved learning how many fans of Disney Lorcana are on the Disney team. They
Yes,
just want
there's
it
so
to
many
be.
different leagues on the Disney side. It's so cool.
It's so amazing, right? Yeah, and they just want, have the same passion and
I
love
was
of
at
the
Pixar
community
Studios
like
last
that
year,
we all
and the
do. And we're all just a part
Pixar
of that,
studio has a
that
Lorcana
team.
logo. They're so hyped for Pixar to be out.
From a very, very famous artist that in the world of Disney, and he's like, how do I get on a card?
Yeah, right? And so that FOMO is, yeah, right, exactly.
We'll talk.
Exactly. Someone did mention Oliver and Company, and I'm like, oh right, there is a character named Tito, isn't there? So one day. That's my pitch. Just doing it there for you, right there. Yeah, I just want to meet Cheech. Is really all of it. I just want Cheech to be a part of our entire community. Awesome. So yeah, I know having that like connection and hearing from these guys, like what does it feel like, to have these releases and things just be a part of your everyday like story of lives, right? Because it has become a really big important part.
Oh, I mean, it's still surreal that this is a part of our life in any way, and we get to be even the smallest part of it, even if it's just creating content. It's really amazing. And if I could segue off that question a little bit,
sure.
And give the creative team a shout out too. Like the artists behind this game, part of our journey has been getting to know the artists and getting plugged into that community. And in the interest of sharing some stories, et cetera, what goes on behind the scenes with the art team, the creative team, you all are making dreams come true for artists as well. One of the things that I love about set releases and seeing the cards here is knowing these artists and knowing their connection to some of these pieces, whether it's through childhood or for whatever reason, is pretty amazing. Like Nicholas Cole, we've known he's a Powerline fan for ages. He has the Goofy movie map on his wall in his office.
A Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie. A Goofy movie. Luis Huerta is from a city, and I'm going to butcher the name, but it's Quetzalcoatlus. It's there's a dragon that's the emblem of this city. During the pandemic, he lost his father to COVID, he was the glue of the family, and he getting to do Maleficent brought him out of that place he was in and brought him back here. Kenny Anderson is a Scottish artist. He said, if there's ever a character I get to draw, I want it to be Scrooge McDuck. He's a Scottish character, and he got to do Scrooge McDuck. Grace Tran from Vietnam, Sisu is such a huge part of her heritage, and she connects very deeply with that movie and that character. And she got to draw Sisu and be a part of that character's journey. Marcel Berg or Ari Welly, these are brand new artists with very little, just starting their careers, and getting to be a part of Disney was a dream come true for them. Getting to see Whitney Pollitt interact with Tom Bancroft, a Disney animator, and watching her and Eris, who is not a trained artist. He's a teacher by trade. He does fan art for Disney, and now he's a Disney Lorcana artist. And he got to hang out with Tom Bancroft, one of his heroes, and they're Lorcana artists together. So like, what you all do on the creative team and the way you bring dreams to artists and bring them into your team.
Oh, Liam cooks so much the stream froze.
I know that wasn't the answer to your question, but it's part of our journey getting to know these artists, and it's been a lot of fun, and I could not mention that.
As a fellow podcaster, you did the right thing. Thank you. Thank you for running with it and going with it. And I think that's what's really cool too about interacting with all of these Disney characters. We have so much connection to them, from being kids to being parents to all that along the way. And this is such an interesting project to work on, because it brings those to life in totally different and interesting ways. And I don't think some of the artists that were working on these things like yourself ever thought that they would ever
thanks
be
for
able to
the
work on
super chat, $2.
or show homage to them.
I think I'm doing a Gundam tournament next week
with tens of thousands.
I did a Gundam pack opening, which I'm planning on posting. It's a short form thing.
The number of artists who have told us that when they were kids,
I have a
they
Gundam tournament next week. I want to play some more.
Movies and pausing the VHS and putting a paper up over the TV screen and sticking it over the Disney characters.
We all did it.
Yeah, right.
And
I only did it for Lion King.
I played some Gundam in Madrid on Sunday, Monday with Jan.
Professionally, it's an incredible, like Liam said. It's
I don't think there's any more reveals, mate.
Thing to see these artists.
I think we're just chit-chatting.
True as well, and then they, I think, instill so much more passion into their work that then we all get to enjoy. And I think that that's what makes so much of this art so incredible, is because it is infused with memories that these artists are bringing, and their passion and their hopes, and it just brings the game to life.
Yeah.
It's not just, the great thing too is it's not just they're getting to draw the characters that they knew and loved, but they get to reinterpret them.
Yeah, in their style.
In their style, and in like a new way, in this new glimmer, and this, and for them, like that, it's just like what Nicholas Cole was talking about. Some of them come back and they're like, this is heavy. For me to have to like the weight of that character, there's a lot of weight on their shoulders to be able to do it justice, is how they feel. But yeah, exactly.
Accomplished Mystic reprint got confirmed in the stream.
Huge opportunity for them, and we love working with them.
Strength, Sisu,
things to do is work with the artists, and it's, as Nick also said,
I think that's it, right?
The shoulders of giants.
Then some new cards revealed.
And
Giant Tink.
Specifically those shoes.
Yeah, like we even have artists now that are literally working for Disney. Yeah. They started off with us and then they got hired with Disney.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. So yeah, I think that there is so much to celebrate here for these 2 years of Disney Lorcana. There's so much more to come. I'm going to throw this to you to see, like, where do you see the kind of future of this game as a from the fan and the community side of things, and like, where do you want there to be even more of this communication between both the community, the artists, and the cards and all that?
You're asking for recommendations?
We'll get to the question and answer period later, but no, this is more of like, aspirational. Where do you want to go?
Pull out your crystal ball.
Yeah. Hopes and dreams. So one thing I will say is getting to come to conventions like this, or even small. I was at a 100-person tournament in Arkansas last weekend, and from tournaments of that size, or even like your local league night to events like this, this really has become a very strong and vibrant community, a global community. And when we get to gather, not only like fans of the game, players, collectors, families of all ages, and then some of the designers, the creative team, the artists, like content creators, every time we get together, it feels pretty amazing and magical. So one of the things that I really hope for and I'm excited about is I am excited about the next DLCs. I'm excited to see where the CCQs go, and I'm excited to see hopefully even more, whether it's company-led or fan-led events where we all get to come together and experience the game in the way that we enjoy. There are competitive players, there are social players, there are collectors, there are people who enjoy just playing Quest, like cooperatively. There are people who are inventing new game formats. And so the biggest thing I'm excited about is to see, in addition to what the company is doing with the game, but to see where the fans continue to take this game and to see more opportunities for all of us to come together like this and enjoy this game as kind of a big family.
Almost cooking, mate.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, to tack on to that, I think, first of all, where we're at in this game's history, I think, is beyond Liam and my wildest dreams, and how fast this community has grown and how strong our community is together. One thing that I am so excited. This is my first TCG that I've experienced. I came to Lorcana because I was a Disney fan, and I love getting to meet community members specifically that have a very similar story, that grew up as a Disney fan and saw this TCG and wanted to try it out, and to continue to grow that. I have always had hopes and dreams of one day, my dad, who took me to Disneyland as a kid, sitting down and playing Lorcana with me, which we've done a couple of times, but reaching into that Disney community more and having
Liam's hanging in there.
Get to experience
Fair play to him, mate. I've got a lot of respect for it.
How you can build community, make friendships. There's a couple in Texas who met because they were playing Lorcana, and now they're engaged and they're getting married. Like,
I love that.
$2 more from Luis.
Sitting down.
I don't know.
To play Lorcana.
I want to build a deck. Blue seemed very good.
It's such an intimate experience.
Jan played blue-green. I played white.
You develop lifelong friends and community around
Did I play
it.
white,
I
red?
think that just continuing to grow that.
Blue seemed the best though. Blue seemed so good.
I love that. +1 on all of it because
I want to build
there's
a
so
deck for
much
next week.
that the Ravensburger can do to bring things to life, and then there's so much that the community do. And I think there's
I'm keen to play some more Gundam.
Probably
next week.
We're just all bringing it into the future and making it all happen.
Definitely next week.
I love
There's a
that.
tournament
So,
on the Saturday. But I want to do a bit before
because of
then
that,
to
we're always
practice.
looking for new ideas. So if you had one card that you wanted to add to Disney Lorcana, these are the people to pitch it to right now. We will not say yes or no or anything like that. But if you had one dream that hasn't been announced or anything yet, what would it be?
I think, honestly, I might steal your idea, but mostly because I want it so badly for you. I really can't wait to see Turning Red, and specifically May in Lorcana. That is like probably one of Liam's favorite movies. It's like the movie that we watch, like when we're doing housework or something, like anything. So we've seen it like 50 times.
Yeah, I'm still doing coaching.
That's awesome.
So if
You can hit me up on
May came with
Metafile,
Lorcana,
just
that
like
would-
send me an email or
that would
something,
make him so
or
happy, that would
Discord.
make me so happy.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. Sweet. Well, then you two, what was the one thing that you always wanted to have added to the future? I'm totally trapping you, and you're like, Greg, shut up. But
Mine's coming.
Oh, so you actually can't say it. Yeah, that's amazing.
That was
All right.
a good one. That was very good.
Yeah.
But more importantly now, Shane, we really do need to know. It's a required question.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Reject.
Plead the fifth. Yeah, right. Oh, the mic went out. I don't know why the mic went out. That's so weird. Oh, that's
He also
awesome.
just flew in on a 5 a.m. flight, so we're like, Shane, you all right? Or are you?
This is the time. This is the time to trap him.
I used to be known as the one that would leak everything, so I have to.
He is a Tom Holland on the team.
I do remember the first time we met you, we were sitting across the table and you were sitting next to the director of communications at the time, and literally every single thing you said, you just like looked at us. And you looked at us and said, like, okay, yes, I can say something to you.
And that's why I'm like, yes, do it. Yeah, go for it.
But I will say I would love to see the two big emotion characters of Tink and May. Like,
oh, that would be
amazing. Like, you know, in play, like both, you know, Giant Tink and May. That would be amazing.
Panda, that would be incredible.
That's amazing. All right, Naomi, what about you?
For me, I was most excited to see Baymax. So when he was there, like I'm wearing my Baymax bracelet. So when I heard that Big Hero 6 was going to be included, because by that time I had left Disney, but when I heard that Baymax was there, I always thought it was just a character that I love. But then to hear and see that so many people did love Baymax as well was, I'm like, my people. Like people love Baymax too. Yes, thank you. We are Baymax people.
That's so cool about this game. Like I remember when Sergeant Tibbs was revealed.
Yes, he was so unexpected. We're like, Tibbs?
Wild. And I think that's so special about the game too.
Yeah.
We just like, we're like, wait, I thought I was the only person who liked Stitch, which I think our community is over that at this point. We all know everybody loves Stitch. But like, getting to connect with people on your favorite character.
Exactly. And then my favorite reaction too is like Brent Strong, who's an Imagineer. He's like, who is this character? This is a Disney character? And it's just fun to get that reaction too. And people are talking like, who is this character? Where are they from? Did I watch that movie? And we've heard that so many people get Disney Plus to watch the movie, so it's just really great to bring
learn
people together.
the ones that are in the cards.
That's how it's worked for me.
Like,
I played Lorcana and then watched Disney films.
And it kind of helps to
It's like,
jog those memories.
Cusco? Who the heck is that guy?
And it's just
And now
really
Cusco's
another way
my guy.
for everyone to come together to play Lorcana, but also to watch the movies and the TV shows and all the characters that you either grew up with.
Like, why is he a llama?
You want to pass the love on to your children.
It is an awesome opportunity to be able to like feature those underserved characters.
Yes, yeah, those tertiary characters that people are like, what? Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
My
that.
dad was always a big. He always said that the horses were like the stars of all the Disney movies. So,
They are.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's like, yep, that's the star.
Yeah. They really carried the whole movie.
Literally, they carry the whole
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for being a part of this panel. I think I have glassy eyes in every single one of you. Hopefully some of you are also tearing up listening to some of these great stories, because there is so much emotion and passion around this game and this community. And so thank you to all of you for being a part of this. This has been amazing. Thank you. You are all the best. For those of you all watching at home, you are also fantastic. Please continue to watch along on twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana. Join the Discord community if you can. We are talking always there, and we want to be a part of this and communicate even more and more often to you going forward. That's going to be my kind of purview going forward. So thank you all for being a part of this, and I want to say goodbye because we've got so much more stuff to talk about and plan going forward for this game. So thank you. Happy 2-year anniversary for Dave!
Is there more stuff now? More stuff?
Yes!
More stuff, guys, because it was a 2-hour stream. Maybe there's not more stuff. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Gencon opening ceremonies, just Lorcana celebration. Maybe that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, time to react to everything, break everything down. There was a video which apparently included me in it at the start, which should be on their Twitter, I guess. I guess that they posted it on Twitter. See, I guessed wrong. It's on Instagram though. I can't full screen on Instagram. I don't think, can I? Go to post. No. I mean, this is all I got for you guys. It's not on Twitter. Have a We saw this one, right? Okay, I don't know that it's on. Has anyone got links to stuff which got shared? Check their website, Disney Lorcana. This was the thingamajigger, but this was already up. This is not going to be updated. I was expecting it to be a bit longer than that. I thought it was 2 hours. It was very good, though. It was very well done. This is a stream about the technical hitches at the start, wasn't it? So let's take a look at Reddit to see all the news. Yeah, so we got Pixar confirmed for set 11, which is interesting. Gencon roundup. All right, time to start reviewing cards. Surfer Stitches reprinted was on the leak with Hades, Dumbo, and Scar. Leaks? What? Care? We don't talk about leaks, apparently. All right. So we've got Minnie Mouse, Sweetheart Princess. She's a 4-cost Amber. Inkable 2/4, quest for 2. Your characters with Mickey gain support, and that's relevant because the support is going to help this. Bye now. Whenever this character quests, you may banish chosen exerted character with 5 strength or more. So let's say you play like the 3-cost Mickey, the OG. That's also like the promo card in the puzzles. Because I always quite like that card. I always thought that card was kind of good. 3/3 quest for 2 is really not bad. Say you play that guy on 3, then Minnie on 4. Suddenly, that Mickey with support is a 3/3 that quest for 2 with support, which is actually really good. And that Mickey can give +3 strength to one of your opponent's cards, and then bam, Minnie Mouse quests. That's honestly already good. It's honestly already good. Now this brother is also a 3-cost Ruby, so you can play Amber Ruby with both of these. He's a 2/2 evasive that quests for 1, but if you shifted him, but it does cost shift 5, then he's a 5/5 that quests for 4. Pretty cool cards. I think the Mini's better. The Mini's definitely better. The Mini's like really good, actually. There's a Minnie Mouse Musketeer Bodyguard card, which I've tried playing in the past. I actually tried playing it quite recently, and I almost liked it. Because it's like this card can remove Half Shark. It's kind of crackers, right? So there's like a Minnie Mouse, which I'm pulling up now. This Minnie Mouse Musketeer, which I actually wanted to play. And I actually did play test for Amber Amethyst. It's a 1/5 bodyguard that quests for 2 and it's uninkable. When you play, you may banish something with 5 strength or more. So this is like when you quest, but if you compare these cards, it gives you like, this card was almost playable in my opinion. It's like right on the cusp. And it's like similar to like a World's Greatest Criminal Mind kind of card, right? But on a body. I think this Minnie Mouse is actually very reasonable. I don't want to say that it's very good, but I think it's very reasonable and has the potential to be very good. Professor Dan TCG's popping off of this post. Fair play. Yeah, so Minnie's great. Not sure about Mickey. And then Powerline also seems very good. Once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a song card with cost 9 or less and play it for free. Put the rest on the bottom. There's also a new enchanted thingamajigger. Disney didn't get the memo? Eh? What's that? I'm not Spicy Lorcana anymore, boy. Change my at. I'm Curly Cards. Curly Cards. This card's really cool. It's very expensive. What we need to basically see on Powerline is we need to see if Morph gets reprinted, and we need to see what cheap Powerline cards there are. Because otherwise, kind of slow. But yeah, it's a new enchanted symbol. This card's like really cool. This card's really, really cool. But yeah, we need to see what the shift options are, right? And then we also saw Dumbo, 2/2 evasive that costs 3. When you play this character, chosen character gains evasive. I actually think this card's really solid. But if you think about it, green has like the 4-cost Tinkerbell that's a 2/3 quest for 2 with a similar ability. It's kind of cool. If I sing B Prep with Powerline, I don't think B Prep might be reprinted. Let's just say you're doing it in Infinity, because that is obviously a bit of synergy that could work. So you sing with Powerline. The way that it works is, yeah, you could choose in the bag, right? Yeah, you could do it. It's just a bag ability, right? This sees, yeah, you'd be able to do it. Interestingly, it's not, oh no, it is a May. It is a May. But once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, you have to look at the top 4 cards, and you may. So I think you have to look at the top 4 cards regardless. I would assume that you can be prep, like remove everything, and then play the song though. I would assume that's how it works. I think Dumbo is quite good though. I like Dumbo. I think Dumbo is actually very, very solid. I don't know that it's spectacular, but in like a Diablo-y kind of meta, like so in Infinity, for example, it's definitely not spectacular, but it's also going to be good in sealed formats and drafts. And then Timothy Q Mouse. We've probably seen like a good 33% of the new cards, which is kind of crazy. We've probably seen at this point, how many new cards have we seen? Maybe that's not true. Have we only seen 3 new cards? I don't know, man. Everything's a blur. While you have a character with evasive and play this character gets +1 lore. I guess we haven't seen that many new cards. We've seen the Minnie and Mickey, that's 2. Dumbo and this, that's 4. Powerline's 5, and then we saw 2 songs, 7. We've seen 7 cards already from the set, which is like a 1/6. We have seen like 1/6 of the new cards already, which is kind of nutty. Yeah, Gazelle, yeah. This card's banger. This card's bad, right? Each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 lore. If 2 or more characters sang the song, ready them. I don't know. It looks like there's an Amber Ruby song deck being pushed, which is exciting. Yeah, we also did see Jasmine, that's true. And we saw like an Alice. We've actually seen like a third of the new cards, and none of them are that spectacular. Powerline's maybe the most spicy one. And then we saw some new cards from the next set with Nick Wilde, who I mean, all of these cards are kind of meh. Putting it all together has some interesting flavor text. Okay, so the ghostly glimmers were first seen here, and the trail of torn lorebook pages started in this part of the Illuminary Judy Hopps. When you play this character and whenever she quests, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, you may reveal a detective and put it into your hand. Meh. Nick Wilde, during your turn, whenever one of your detective characters banishes another character in a challenge, draw a card. Yeah, it's kind of... I think Nick Wilde's kind of good. I actually think Nick Wilde's kind of good. The big question is how many detectives are you actually playing that you care about? If you play a lot, like, it's actually very solid. We've got Winterspell coming, and they said they're focusing more on sealed and draft, which is very interesting. They're kind of heading towards some like bigger deal than what you might expect. Like, not like we've just put more work into it, but like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. And then Whispers in the Well, we're seeing Daisy. I have no idea who this is, and Gaston. We've got Judy and Robin Hood, and we've got Mufasa and Megara. And I believe that these leaked previously, and people have like worked out what the cards actually do here, and I think there's like some sort of new mechanic. His standout. So this is our first look, I think. It's our first look at a epic card. And someone said that it's very similar to like the D23 set, and it is, right? It's very similar to like a D23 card. But like the normal version of standout looks like this, and then you can have like a foil standout. And then this, I don't know that they look that different, right? Like a foil version compared with an epic. It definitely does look different, but maybe not as different as I was expecting. It's full art. I mean, what's full about it? I guess is it zoomed out at all or something like this? I don't know. It's got no borders. Right, it's got no border. Sure. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it doesn't have to be a huge step up, right? It's not really supposed to be that. I guess I was just maybe expecting a bit more. But yeah, there's no border. That's a very fair point. And probably the text box is different. And you would imagine that this sort of card looks pretty damn good in person, right? It's kind of hard to assess how pretty a card is when you don't have access to that. Whispers in the World teasers, Judy Hopps. This card's like okay. It's good in like a Robin Hood sharpshooter deck. Nick Wilde. Judy Hopps is kind of meh. Oh yeah, and so we've got the Alice and the Queen card. When you play this character, you may put chosen item into its player's inkwell face down and exerted. So I think Kree Kawa mentioned from Podkana in the chat earlier, if Popsicle's reprinted, this card's probably quite good, and if not, maybe not. Because if you use this on your own Popsicle, you get to ramp. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character gets -2 strength. So there's some synergy there with Sisu's and with Under the Sea. This card, honestly, in a blue-green deck's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting card in a blue-green deck because you ramp, play it on 3. You could ramp again if you have a Popsicle down or some sort of one-cost item. And that would be really powerful in a blue-green deck. And then it's got Under the Sea synergy as well, right? Don't love the card, I gotta say. Kind of lackluster stats. But maybe Brawl's not being reprinted. And that would make this card better, right? You could argue. And then the Queen, bear in mind there's like a lot of Queen support of like an all-in Queen deck, right? So this is a 2/4, the quest for 1 with support, which is already pretty good stats. At the start of your turn, you may choose and discard a Princess or Queen character card to return a character card from your discard to your hand. So it's good with Rapunzel if Rapunzel gets reprinted, but will she? It seems as though Rapunzel's not being reprinted, is the general consensus from the community. I think there's strong evidence out in the world of Disney Lorcana that it, because we know that there's one, or we can strongly infer there's one legendary card being reprinted from each ink color, and it doesn't seem as though Rapunzel is going to be the one based off some leaks, which I won't be talking about, even though I kind of did. I kind of have to. It's kind of impossible not to. Yeah, Zootopia 2. I mean, Popsicle's a very broken card. Gotta say. Very broken card. Curse Merfolk, Strength, and Sisu are all getting reprinted. Huge fan of Curse Merfolk and Strength. We are very confident that the legendary Sisu is not being reprinted in this set. Because again, one legendary from each ink color seems to be the way. And Maleficent Monstrous Dragon has been confirmed to be reprinted for Ruby. So you'd be surprised if there's 2 Ruby reprints that are legendary, right? Curse Merfolk, great reprint. Strength, I also think is a great one. I would be surprised if both Strength and Storm get reprinted, but maybe they do. I think that Cinderella Ballroom Sensation will probably be reprinted as well. When Belle, the item Belle exists, I think that Cinderella Ballroom Sensation will be reprinted. But Whole New World won't be, thank God. I'm so sick of Amber Steel, guys. Oh my God, I'm so sick of Amber Steel. Honestly, though, like, even the Amber Steel aggro dock decks, ugh, I've had enough of them. They're very boring to play against, I gotta say. I actually have had enough. That is my least favorite deck in the game right now, which I never thought would be the case, but it really is. Says the discard player. Very nice set champs stuff. I'm looking forward to set champ season. So we've got a bunch of events. Malmo, I'll be there if you guys want to come hang out with me in Malmo. I believe this one's going to be broadcast on my channel. So that's pretty cool. Cardiff, I'll be there as well. Sadly, not at Stockholm. I would love to have gone to both. EU Challenge Bologna, I hope I'm there. I didn't get a ticket to play, unfortunately. I tried, but failed. Might go to some of these. Sevilla, I've got my eye on. Essen, I believe I'm going to be at. It's also around the time that Riftbound is releasing. And then I will be at Lorca Quest, and there'll be announcements of that soon. Lorca Quest was like an 800-player event in France last year. There was Disney singers. There's like a concert there. It was an awesome event, one of the biggest events in Europe. So if you guys are looking for a huge event in France, definitely keep your eye on Lorca Quest with quite a lot of announcements coming soon. I'll be covering that on my channel just like I did last year. But more announcements soon on that one. But yeah, lots of cool Lorcana events coming. There's Disney Lorcana puzzles coming, which is cool. There's a Bell Accomplished Mystic got confirmed as a reprint, but it's like only a card you can get at Disney Park. At Wakefield? Oh, I don't know. Wakefield, I missed that one. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I live in a different country now, so that's like maybe one I'm not definitely going to. I'm going to be living in Berlin by then, right? So, I mean, I'll probably go, but I'm not. My calendar doesn't reach November 29th. This is as far as my calendar reaches, is basically the... Like, there's a good chance I go to more of these, but Lorca Quest is like the latest date on my calendar to this point. But yeah, I have got this one on my radar, because that's going to be a big event. I think it would be to compete, though, if I do go. So, can't remember the exact info they said. Yeah, it's like a quest type thing, right? This is pretty cool. I like that. Luca Games. Yeah, Luca Games is like a big comic book event, right? Historically. I wanted to go last year and didn't end up going, so I'll keep that on my radar as well. When is it? End of October. Maybe not, because this is when Riftbound's coming out. I'll probably be busy at home, no-lifing Riftbound at that point. But that seems to be everything. I'm checking the Lorcana socials to see if there's any... Because someone mentioned I was in the video that bugged out at the start. Does anyone have that? Because I'm very curious about that now. I'm very curious. I'm checking the Discord to see if it got posted there, maybe. Announcements. Nope, it's not there. It's on Disney Lorcana Instagram. That's what I thought people said, but I couldn't see it. All right, let me check it out. Oh, we did also get this card spotted at Gencon, apparently. It's a Jasmine, which is like frame breaking, which is... I don't really understand. It must be a digital image, right? But this is out in the wild at Gencon today. Okay. Instagram. Apparently I'm in this, but...
And happy birthday to the Disney Lorcana TCG, which launched right here at Gencon 2 years ago, and we simply would not be here without all of the great players, stores, content creators, and collectors in the Lorcana community. It's almost hard to believe we're already 8...
Whoa! That's nice of them, isn't it?
Hello, Lumineers, and happy birthday to the Disney Lorcana TCG, which launched right here at Gencon 2 years ago, and we simply would not be here without all of the great players, stores, content creators, and collectors in the Lorcana community.
That's pretty cool.
It's almost hard to believe we're already 8 sets in, putting out approximately 1,700 unique cards. And across those cards, we've seen some exciting adventures and quests play out. Let's quickly revisit a few of the most exciting moments. In the first chapter, Illumineers like you were called to the Great Illuminary, where they discovered how to summon characters off the pages of lore books. And while most of those summoned were friendly, not every book was meant to be opened. After a curious Illumineer unlocks a mysterious lore book, a torrent of volatile, magical ink burst from its pages and cascaded through the halls, This deluge swept up precious items, dropping them into the Inklands below.
Guys,
To retrieve what was lost, an expedition party journeys throughout these mysterious lands. But in the shadows, a dark force that escaped amid the flood was about to enact a sinister plan. Using her special brand of magic, Ursula entangled the minds of Glimmers to faithfully do her bidding. Though she assembled an army, it was not enough to stop the fighting spirit of the Illumineers. To celebrate their victory over Ursula, everyone in the realm throws a massive party. But amid the dancing, singing, and even a food fight, a cryptic map is discovered. The map appears to lead to a mysterious island at the center of a watery labyrinth, the Azurite Sea. Once on this island, the Illumineers meet the mysterious Arcasia. In turn, she teaches them the ancient ways of ink casting, helping them unlock even more powerful abilities. And they certainly needed this help as Jafar soon ascended the throne to rule over all of Lorcana. Through wits and bravery, the Illumineers eventually steal his all-powerful crown and overthrow the villainous Vizier. The story of Disney Lorcana is far from over, and if I could tell you more, I would. Thanks for being with us on this journey so far, and we're very excited for you to discover what is in store for this wondrous world.
Thanks, Brian Miller. That's pretty cool. The timing does on
Hello, Lumineers, and happy birthday to the Disney Lorcana TCG, which launched right here at Gencon 2 years ago. And we simply would not be here without all of the great players, stores, content creators, and
That's hype. And also a bunch of creators here too. Very cool. Thank you. Happy birthday. Should I say happy birthday? Disney Lorcana. Okay. Happy birthday, Disney Lorcana. GG. Very kind of them. Alright. I reckon we covered everything, guys. Is there anything more? Reveal season starts tomorrow, so you can expect lots of stuff coming through. I think we basically got everything covered. There's lots of cool stuff coming for Lorcana. It's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to doing more. I will start doing videos tomorrow when all the reveals come through. I'll be doing videos on all of them and whatnot. I have a reveal coming tomorrow, so look out for that. People keep asking me what kind of reveal it is. Well, you just have to wait and find out, won't you? As I mentioned earlier on in the stream, if you guys are just joining, I did today set up, or yesterday maybe, I set up a new Facebook page where I am going to do some Facebook stuff. Post some stuff on Facebook. Probably start live streaming to Facebook as well, but apparently you have to have like a 60-day-old account, which is slightly problematic. I'm going to see if I can circumvent that. Also, my Instagram, I am starting to post more. This is basically where you get like the most behind-the-scenes stuff from me. Like I do quite a lot of Instagram stories from events, but basically short-form content is very much on my list of things to do moving forwards. I'm moving to Germany in like a month, so I basically needed a few weeks to sort of get everything together and get prepared for the move. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but I'm rebranding to Curly, moving away from Spessy. Curly's just my name. I'm going to be making Gundam Riftbound content as well as Lorcana. Gundam probably more like short term, but like Riftbound long term. But yeah, lots of exciting things happening. I really appreciate all your guys' support. I will be around again tomorrow in video form, covering all of the latest reveals and news. And I'm excited for the future of Lorcana. I'm really looking forward to Fabled. If you guys want to come to Malmo Game Week, you can use code SPECY to get 5% off. That one's a really big event happening at the end of Fabled. And look out, guys, because Fabled release week, right? The Fabled release day, I can announce I'm going to be doing a very special Fabled release day stream. It's going to be long. It's going to feature a bunch of cool creators. There's going to be tons of packs, sealed, draft, constructed. And I'm not ready to announce it, but there is multiple big things happening the week of Fabled. So I'm taking a little bit of time off in many ways over the next few weeks, getting myself ready for the big move. But then we're going crazy. Did I drop Star Wars? I haven't played any, but I want to. I haven't dropped it. It's just busy. Just busy. But I like Star Wars a lot. I think the move is going to help me a lot. At the moment, I'm not living near anybody where I can record card games with, but that's going to all change when I have my own place very soon. So I'm really excited for the next chapter in my life and my career. I'm 29 years old, but I'm leaving home. I'm moving countries, and I'm excited for it, and I appreciate all your guys' support. There's also new emotes coming. There is new channel point rewards. There's going to be a new Patreon, and we're also going to be revamping the Discord. So if you guys do want to talk more with me about Disney Lorcana, about Star Wars Unlimited, Riftbound, whatever it might be, let's get the Discord channel really popping with some new faces. It would be great to see you. You can join the Discord. It's a really nice place to talk trading card games and just general bits as well. Like, we're going to be setting up a community fantasy Premier League. If you guys are into football or soccer, like I am, I support Everton. We're going to have a fantasy Premier League basically, from people within the community. So come hang out and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for the future of Lorcana. I'm excited for my next chapter, and I appreciate your guys' support. So yeah, I am very excited. But I am going to go. I am going to go eat. I am going to go tidy my room, and I'm going to go sort some stuff out and go to the gym. So I appreciate you guys. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'm going to raid Meister on Twitch. Raid Meister. I'm going to dip. Cheerio! See ya. I'll probably post a video shortly as well with all the reveals with a little bow around them.